Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Can anyone hear me? Give me a 1 in the chat box, please. Now I do have a new computer and I'm not sure if I'll be able to show my screen right now, but either way, let's see. See if it'll let me. Oh, yep, it's letting me. Perfect. There we go. Give me a 2 in the chat box if you guys can see the screen. Byron, it's an Apple. I got the new iMac. When it comes, I'm actually very cheap with myself, so I've been running the old iMac from 2014 um, for what 7 or 8 years, and I'm the kind of person that just like, oh, it's still working, it's still working. And anytime it would go really slow, I'd be like, oh, my internet's so slow, my internet's so slow. And then come to find out, I get a new iMac, and it was the old computer the whole time. Same with my MacBook Air. I've had that thing since 2010, and I finally upgraded it. And man, night and day difference in how technology advances. But either way, how many of you guys are excited to be on here today? Give me a 2 in the chat box. Tom, yes, the one that I got did come with the M1. I also got the highest level one because again, in my mind, I'm just so cheap with myself. At least with my kids and my wife, I'm not so bad. But for some reason, with myself, I always go the cheapest route. So anytime I bought a computer, I always go for the lowest model. The bare minimum that I need to run my business. But this time, I rewarded myself a little bit. I'm like, you know what? I'm done doing that. Let me just go with the highest model. So I got the new iMac at with all the bells and whistles. So yeah, hopefully this thing lasts me a good 20 years because again, I don't really upgrade my technology stuff too much. But yeah, so tons of twos coming in. A bunch of you are excited. I'm excited to be on here with you guys as well. This is my first time doing a live session since my second daughter was born. So thank you guys for all the congratulations that you have sent to my support desk and on my Facebook wall and all that stuff. Thankfully, everything is going smoothly. We are slowly adjusting. It's starting to get a little bit more sleep. We're about a month and a half into things. And yeah, things couldn't be any better. Okay. Obviously, it's tough adjusting to 2 kids, but I wouldn't change it for the world with a beautiful daughter that we were blessed with. And now, because everything is going so smoothly, I'm able to transition now back into doing live sessions and things like that, and spending some time with you guys because I always love coming on here and spending time with you guys and just sharing different things. And today we have actually something completely different that I've never talked about before, or I've never had anyone on here talk about before, which is cryptocurrencies, and investing in crypto. So give me a 2 in the chat box if you guys have actually done some crypto yourself. Yes, 2 girls. Yes, thank you, everyone. Perfect. Bunch of twos coming in. You might hear my daughter in the background, but we're good. All right, so yeah, tons of twos coming in. That's great that many of you have actually gotten into it. I've done very, 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 very little, just because I still don't truly understand how it all works. Okay, I did buy some Bitcoin several years ago, and a few months ago, I actually used it to buy access to a piece of software. So that was pretty cool. There was, I think, about $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. Again, I'm not sure how that translates into how much of Bitcoin that is, but either way, what we're going to talk about today is actually more of crypto as a whole, because everyone, for the most part, thinks that Bitcoin is the only coin out there, but there's so many ways, so many other coins and ways to make money with cryptocurrency. But obviously, Bitcoin is the one that gets all the attention. But again, I'm not going to talk too much about it because I am not the expert. I have 2 guys on here that have actually developed a repeatable process for profitably investing in crypto. So I'll leave that to them. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. I don't like talking about things that I don't understand. So I'll leave that to them. However, what I do understand and what I do have to show you myself, which is one thing that I invited you guys on here for, is to see a full demo of my new artificial intelligence web app. Okay, and also you're going to be able to get it for free as well towards the end of this training. Okay, so you want to make sure you stick around because we do have the option for you to get that for free. And obviously throughout the actual live session, I'll always be doing what I usually do, where if you guys are interacting and you're paying attention, I'll be giving away some cash prizes. I'll probably give away access to my new app, just for participating and being interactive, and obviously just for being on here live. Either way. You're going to learn how, like I said, you're going to learn exactly how you can get started with crypto, even if you're brand new. And that's one of the my favorite things about the guys that I have on here today, that they're going to explain things to you in a way that you can actually understand it when it comes to crypto, because there's a lot of people out there who are quote unquote crypto experts that really don't know how to explain the information to an everyday person like myself. So what the two guys that are on here are actually able to dumb it down and allow anyone to really understand how to get started with it. So even if you have zero interest in crypto, at the very least you're going to learn the very basics and be able to just get some more knowledge about the potential opportunity that's out there in crypto. We're also gonna talk about why Bitcoin is not the best coin to invest in. Okay, again, like I said, this is the one that gets the most attention because it's obviously the biggest one, the most valuable one. But again, there's so many other cryptocurrencies that you can make money with, and a lot of them are kind of those under the radar coins. Okay, you're gonna learn how to how to properly identify those profitable coins. And again, towards the end, we're gonna show you how you can automate and scale your crypto portfolio to really take things to the next level. Okay, so if you really want to get serious about crypto, you do want to stay to the end. Again, we will have a cool offer for you guys. Obviously, I like being upfront, so there will be an offer towards the end about how you can really take crypto to the next level. And I'm excited for that as well because, again, I've dabbled in it, but I haven't developed that full confidence in it to really take it to the next level. Just because, again, I haven't found that that those people that I feel confident enough to actually show me how it works. So that's why I wanted to bring these guys on here, because they are truly doing it the right way. All right, so that's kind of the overview. Hopefully it's going to be about 90 minutes or so for you guys to be on here and get all the information that I just talked about. So just plan for that, about 90 minutes. If we go a little bit over, it's most likely because we're going to be answering questions and doing all that stuff. I do like to stay to the very end till all the questions are answered. So just plan for about 90 minutes or so to give us your undivided attention. And now we can pretty much jump into kind of the new AI app that I have in the works. So who wants me to go ahead and jump into that? Give me a 3 in the chat box. Awesome. Warren is saying the AI is why I am here. Perfect. Awesome. Perfect. Tons of threes coming in. So let's go ahead and jump into that. So let me introduce you to copywriter. Okay. And yes, we spelled it like that on purpose. Okay. There is an AI in there. So we have developed a new web app called Copywriter. And it's exactly that. Okay. Copywriter will write all of your high converting sales copy for you for any product or service. Okay. And it's truly real AI. If you guys have picked up my Create platform, this is all built around the same artificial intelligence engine that we have built. And we've translated it now into writing sales copy as well. And I'm talking about all kind of sales copy. Now, give me a 1 in the chat box if you struggle with writing sales copy and actually writing sales copy that converts people into buyers. Perfect. Tons of ones coming in. Yeah, trust me, that was one of the things that I invested in the most when it came to actually my early on when I got started, is learning how to actually write good copy. And it's something that I still read about and continue just sharpening the saw with, because it's one of those things that it truly gives you a higher return on investment than just about anything out there. Because if you can write written word in a way that drives people to take action, then that's truly a very powerful skill. And now, thankfully, with copywriter, any of you that are on here will be able to do that using artificial intelligence. And you're going to be able to, again, copywriter will write any kind of sales copy for you. And these are just a tentative list of the different modules we're going to have in there. The ones with the asterisk are already in there, and I'll kind of show you inside of what we have so far of the members area. It should be completed and actually look the way it's supposed to look probably around mid to end of August. All right, but I'll show you guys what we have in there so far. So it's going to be able to write your ads for you. So it's going to be able to write your Facebook headlines, your primary, your Facebook primaries, the Facebook link description. Okay, so and all the parts of a Facebook ad is going to be able to write for you. It's going to be able to write Google ads for you. We're thinking about adding LinkedIn ads in there as well. It's also going to be able to write articles for you. Okay, so it's going to be kind of like an advanced version of Create, where it's going to be able to write an idea from write articles based on just a topic. Okay, it's going to be able to write your article titles. It's going to be able to write your intros, your just a simple outline of your articles as well. All right, and it's also going to be able to, this is something very cool as well. It's going to be able to write your subject lines for your emails that you sent out, and also a short intro if you need to for their actual email body. Okay, and I'm also going to be integrating this with Sendio. So that inside of Sendio automatically, you'll be able to have your email subject lines written for you. And you guys probably know that when it comes to email marketing specifically, the subject line is one of the most important things because that's what gets people's attention. Okay. It's also going to be able to write a specific marketing sales copy for you using some of the most, you know, popular strategies out there. So the PAS template, the AIDA template, and the feature to, we're thinking about adding feature to benefits as well. Okay, it's also going to be able to do miscellaneous things like extract keywords. So if you're doing SEO or video ranking or anything like that, it's going to be able to generate keywords for you. It's going to be able to expand your keyword phrases for you. It's actually going to be able to write product names, and we actually used it to get an idea for the name of copywriter. Okay, so we used copywriter to come up with the copywriter name. Okay, it didn't write it exactly. I played with it a little bit, but it gave us a list of 50 different names that we could have used for the actual product name. So that was pretty cool. It's going to be able to write e-commerce copy for you as well. So it's going to be able to write your product descriptions, your product features, and it's also going to be able to write your video titles and your video descriptions. Okay, and this is just a tentative list as well. Okay, we are looking to have about 50 different things inside of copywriter that it will write for you. Okay, so give me a 4 in the chat box if this is already sounding exciting. Mary Sloan saying Facebook ads suck unless you take them into a chatbot. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely debates about what is the best way to get Facebook ads running. But one of my good friends, he runs a Facebook marketing, Facebook ads agency, and I think he does just about multiple different things. He runs them to webinars, runs them to chatbots, runs always doing different things. Pinterest, can it do Pinterest? The AI learning. Yeah, the AI, we are constantly improving it. Okay, and can it do Pinterest? As of right now, no, we don't have Pinterest on the list, but let me go ahead and put that on here. All right, see if we can do that. All right, perfect. 4. All right, tons of 4s coming in. And Guillermo is saying, will it match Jarvis AI? Perfect. And I'm glad you brought that up because that's probably one of our biggest going to be one of our biggest competitors. So yes, that is kind of what we are emulating, and this is actually the Conversion AI sales page, just so you guys can see what they are charging to do this kind of stuff out there already. Pretty much our competitors. So this is Conversion AI, which is Jarvis AI, like Guillermo just mentioned. And these are the kind of prices that they are charging: $29 a month and $109 a month. And they just introduced this new package for $119 a month. Okay, and then they have other different, upsells in here. If you want to add a different additional users, it's $50 per month. Um, but this is, and you can see here their long form assistant. Okay, we also are going to be having that as well, which is they're calling boss mode. They just introduced it, but we already have it inside of our members area as well. But you can see just, and you can go out there, and I think there's only a handful of competitors out there that are actually doing this stuff, just because AI is still kind of in the infancy, and it's kind of a tough one to tackle so far. So this, they have, all the right to be able to charge these prices. Okay, so and you can see they're gonna pretty much do everything that I just mentioned as well. So they have the ADI framework as well, the PASS one as well, problem agitate solution. So product description, all of this stuff um, is going to be inside of copywriter as well. Okay. And yeah, let's jump into so inside of here, this is the actual members area. Okay, but you can see that it's still being worked on. It still has the Lorem Cium text in here. It still has the create logo in here. We're gonna keep the same style of members area as create, just because we want to keep the same kind of branding going with all of our platforms. So once we get our logo created, we're obviously gonna swap this out. But you can see here all the things that we have in here. So when it comes to writing ads, Facebook headline, the Facebook primary, Facebook link description, the articles is going to be able to give you article ideas, article titles, article intros, article outlines, email subject lines, the ADI framework, the PASS framework, all right, the keywords. You're going to be able to expand phrases, and you're actually going to be able to come up with product names as well. So this is what we have in here. Again, it's going to be expanded to that list, tentative list that I just shared in here. So everything without an asterisk is going to be added in there before we actually go live. And then here, now I was told not to show this part of it because literally it's not ready at all. But this is our AI assisted writer. So this is going to allow you to actually have full length articles written for you, but it's going to be more AI assisted, okay, and not AI automated. So create is AI automated. You go in, you tell it what you want to write, and it'll write absolutely, it'll write complete articles for you. This is going to be AI assisted. So you're going to write a little bit, it's going to, and then AI is going to write some content, and you're going to write a little bit, and then the AI is going to write some content. It's just you're going to assist the AI to continue writing content for you. Okay, so that's why this box is like that. You're just going to be able to type in here, and then it's going to write, and then you're going to write some more, and you're going to be able to, kind of tag team with AI to write content. And doing that allows you to be a little bit more in control of where the article goes, okay, in terms of the topic. So that's pretty much copywriter in a nutshell. Again, I can show you how the email one works. And you can see I have this auto saved from what I was testing previously. And you can see what I typed in here is a training that teaches people the basics of investing in cryptocurrencies and how someone can get started with it. All right, so this is actually the training that we're going to be going through here shortly. So if I hit generate, it's going to go ahead and write some email subject lines for me here on the right hand side. All right. Give that a few seconds. And it's still running fairly slow just because we're still in development mode. But once all of this, once we're finalized, everything's going to be running much quicker. Let me go ahead and go to the chat box while that's working. I have Tom is asking, what about compared to Copy Pro? Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. But yeah, we're pretty much going to match and exceed a lot of the AI sales copy platforms out there. Jeff is asking, when is Studio launching? Yeah, Studio is launching on September 9th. So that is already set in stone, and that one's coming along nicely as well. Warren is saying, I think AI assisted might produce better articles and stop writer's block. Yeah, absolutely. Byron is saying, can I zoom in a little bit? Let's see if I could do that. There we go. A lot of this text is still Lorem Cium text, so it'll look a little funky. And let me see, this is kind of hanging on me a little bit, so I'm not sure if my developer is actually working on this live, because he is still working. Let me go ahead and hit generate. There we go. So you can see it took this sentence and it wrote how to invest in cryptocurrencies, get started with cryptocurrencies, learn how to invest in cryptocurrencies. All right, so it took what I wrote and it gave me 3 different subject lines. All right, so that's kind of how this is going to work. And let me go ahead and show you something else now. I've only tested a few of these, so this is truly a live, very raw demo because again, it's still in development mode, so I haven't really tested too much in here. All right, so this one is already in here, the same thing that I wrote in the other one. Let's see, and it's going to use the ADI framework. So it's agitate, forgot what they stand for, but it's agitate. Let me see, I think it's on here. Problem, agitate, solution. All right, and then this one's attention, interest, desire, and action. There we go. So it took this and it turned it into a kind of pretty much an entire little sales copy for me. So the attention, to grab people's attention. Are you looking for a way to make some extra money? We teach people how to invest in cryptocurrencies. We teach people how to invest in cryptocurrencies and show someone how to get started with it. We teach people how to invest in cryptocurrencies. We teach people how to invest in cryptocurrencies and how someone can get started with it. So that kind of wrote the same thing twice. And then here the action, click this ad and get a free quote from our expert team. All right. And this one here, are you looking to earn some extra money? We teach people how to get paid. Oh, so this one, sorry, this one's saved from the last one because I was using this for a previous product that I was promoting that was about running websites to local businesses. So it stayed saved on here, but let's go ahead and read it either way. So it says, are you looking to make some extra money? We teach people how to get paid for renting out their websites to local clients. All you need is a domain and you can start making money. Our team of experts have helped thousands of people get started in the online world. We've helped people earn money through websites, apps, and other online ventures. Click this ad now and see if you can get started making money online. So there you can see this one stayed saved from my previous test. But that's kind of a basic idea of how copywriter is going to work. You're going to be able to feed it some information and it's going to turn it into high converting sales copy for you. And it's going to be able to do, again, for just about anything and everything that you would need to run a successful online business. All right. So again, it's still in its raw form. There's still a bunch of bugs in here. There's still, not even the right logo is in here. There's still Lorem Cium text in here, all over the place. So it's still in its raw form. There's, all the stuff is mostly happening in the background. You can see even the titles here are all lowercase. Nothing looks the way it's supposed to look. But I just wanted to give you guys a general idea of what we have in the works, which is, like I said, copywriter, and it's going to write all of your high converting sales copy for you for any product or service. So that's going to be copywriter. And now what we can do is jump into the crypto training, and towards the end you guys are going to be able to get access to copywriter. Obviously, once it's done, we're not going to give anyone access to the way that it is right now, because there are still a bunch of bugs in there, but you will be able to get on the waiting list to get first access to copywriter and really get your sales copy to the next level. And you can see from what I showed on this page, which is the conversion AI, just what they're charging. Okay, monthly, a pretty hefty monthly fee to get access to that kind of power with artificial intelligence. Perfect. So a bunch of you are already saying to sign you up. All right. When is this coming out? This is most likely coming out towards the end of October. All right. But it'll be ready way before that. It should be ready by mid-August, late to August, something like that. All right. So with that, let's go ahead and now switch over to the crypto training. Get your pens and paper ready, guys. I know I am, because I'm still a newbie when it comes to crypto. So I'm going to be on here learning with you guys. And the guys that I have on here are Wayne Crow and Aiden Corky. These, hopefully, I said Aiden's name right. I haven't really worked with Aiden too much. So hopefully I said that name correctly. I have worked with Wayne several times already over the last year or so. And he's one of those guys that really puts out good quality training, good quality software. So anytime he comes out with something new, I know that it's something that's been proven, that's tested, and actually comes with a ton of results. Okay, which is, and not just results for himself, but results for his students as well, because he's one of those guys that really knows how to teach information so that you understand it and you're able to take action. So Wayne, if you are on there, or Aiden, which I'm not sure which one of you guys is going to take over, but feel free to.
Let me start, mate. I'll turn my camera on so people can see me. There we go.
There we go.
Joshua, that software looks bloody awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, it's still in the raw. It's pretty raw around the edges, but we're going to be definitely changing. Sending some shockwaves out there with it.
Yeah, that looks amazing, mate. And you said there that I look like, or I know what I'm talking about with crypto. I don't. Okay, I'm an affiliate marketer, much like you. In fact, I think I promoted Crate, didn't I? And I think
Yeah.
I come first.
Yeah, you did.
I think I won that launch. That's what I do, guys. I'm not a crypto expert, but Aiden, I actually call him my lucky leprechaun. You'll be laughing at now, and you'll see why in a minute. I'll bring him on in a minute. I think there he is.
There we go.
The lucky leprechaun.
I'll turn mine off so it doesn't get too clunky.
Cool. Can we share our screens when we need to, mate?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, cool. So, guys, I'm going to give you a short introduction into me and how I got involved. And then I'm going to hand over to Aidan, who is the brains behind this. So, like I said, I'm more of an affiliate marketer. I promote Joshua's products because they're absolutely fantastic. His last one I still use now. A lot of the people I referred to it still use it now. We'll be using this software as well, because the stuff he puts out is phenomenal. I don't actually know how he does it. So I'm an affiliate marketer, and I got into crypto probably 5 years ago. And when I say I got into it, I tried to do day trading. I tried to be very clever with it, but I simply didn't have time to do well with it. So I basically held loads of crypto. And that is as far as my knowledge went, until Aiden, who's just turned his camera off, until Aiden, he kept on at me like a mosquito. Me and Aiden had launched the product about 14 months ago, Aiden. He muted himself.
Yeah, this time last year, I think it was, Wayne. Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't got the same name. It's just I logged in to Aiden's account.
You just want to be me, Wayne. Just tell everybody now.
Yeah, I want to be the lucky leprechaun. So Aiden kept coming to me and saying, look, you've got to try. I've found this technique that's worked. I've found this thing that works fantastically well. You got to try it. And I basically just kept swatting him off. Kind of, didn't I? I kept swatting him off. I was like, I ain't got time for crypto. I don't want to be sitting there on my computer all day, looking at these stupid little candles. And the other thing cryptos are known for are Ponzi's. I actually fell for one of these about 2-3 years ago and lost a ton of money, where you put in a Bitcoin, they promise to give one back. I don't know if anyone's kind of heard of that type of thing before, where you put in a Bitcoin, you get one back. It's absolute nonsense. It never works. So I thought he's done something like that. And he kept on at me so much that after hearing it for the 500th time, I was like, Aiden, like, just what is it? What is it? He said, look, I've done all this research and I can show you how to research all this stuff so you can do it yourself. And I'm like, I don't want to do it myself. Okay. Warren says, heard about that type of business. Guys, the important thing as well, Aiden's going to teach you a ton. Okay. I'm going to be reading out the questions for Aiden to answer. I'll answer as well where I can, but Aiden's the real expert on this. And I said, I haven't got time to research this stuff. Like, I just don't have time. Otherwise, I'd have done it by now. I'm affiliate marketing, trying to win these leaderboards and all that kind of stuff. And I said, what is it? He said, well, I research these coins, I look at these things, and this is the results. I said, well, if it worked, just tell me what to do and I'll do it. I said, I got about 5 minutes spare per day, literally. He done it and it worked. Okay, so I'm like, this worked. Like, I've never heard anything like it. And I say, let's teach people these strategies, because he actually came to me with 3. We normally say 4 strategies, but the first one I used is I bought Bitcoin years ago and Ethereum years ago. In fact, I got paid in Ethereum and I held on to them. So now I'm sitting on about, depends what the fluctuations like, between 250,000 and 500,000 of cryptocurrencies. And I had no clue. I just felt lucky. That is the only way I knew how to make money from crypto. And that's how we got here, guys. So what you need to do, guys, while I hand over to Aidan, you had to do what I didn't do at first. You have to get rid of all your doubts about cryptocurrencies. Warren, I think a lot of you guys will really enjoy this, because it will get rid of all the fluff. It will get rid of all the stuff you don't need to know, the confusion, and take you right to the stuff that matters. All right, it really does. It's insane what Aidan's put together here. And what he's going to cover is basically 3 strategies that work right now. Okay, you can literally, the end of this live, you can go away and confidently use them, because you'll be confident about the knowledge you learn. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. So Aidan, I don't want to hang about, because I want to get these guys learning about cryptocurrencies and the proper way of doing it, guys. Like, if you have heard of these buzzwords like NFTs, which I'm no doubt some of you have, you're going to learn all about these in a simplest form and how you can really benefit and profit from them right now. So Aidan, I'm going to hand over to you, mate. I don't know if you can share your screen.
Yeah, sure thing, Wayne. I'll share it now. Let's press the arrow.
Warren, I'll give you an
No,
idea.
I'm not. I need to be made a presenter. I think I'm still
Yeah, that's what I thought.
just.
I might be able to make you a presenter. There you go. I can do it. There you go. There you
Perfect. That's the
one of these, to give you an idea. To give you an idea, guys, I'm going to show you at the end of this call. I'm going to show you how you can watch me invest $10,000 in these strategies. That's how confident I am in these strategies. Most people will, a lot of people out there will show you how to do something. You're like, did you really do that? I'm going to put my money where Aidan's mouth is, as I say, because that's how confident I am in these techniques, in these exact techniques you're going to watch. Okay. So Aidan, I'm going to turn my camera off. Guys, if you've got questions, like, Aidan feeds on questions, same as I do. I absolutely love questions, because that shows you're learning. Okay. So any questions, no matter how silly you think they are, just ask, and I'll ask Aidan. He can explain.
Thanks, Wayne, and thanks very much to Josh for having us on tonight. And yeah, really excited to share some awesome content. I hope he might have a software for automated subtitles, because you have an Irish man and an English man doing a webinar together. So I don't know if that exists yet. Well, I'm going to slow my thick Irish accent down, so hopefully everybody can understand me. And if you don't, I'm sure Wayne will be butting in, asking me some questions like he always does. But so guys, I'm going to jump straight into it. I'm going to start with a disclaimer, because this is important. I'm just going to a couple of seconds on this slide. So just want to be upfront. Anything that we cover in today's training is definitely not financial advice, and results are not guaranteed. I'm going to be personally discussing and showing you strategies that have worked for me and my crypto investing and my online business. But just to be aware, obviously, like with any investment, there are risks. Even when I invest in crypto, you have to understand that there are risks. And again, this has been touched on already by Wayne. It's so important to carry out your own research before you invest. I'm going to talk about the importance of that. And the most important thing I will ever teach you from this workshop is never invest more than you can afford to lose. That's crucial, that you go into that with that mindset. Never overcommit to crypto investing. So never invest more than you can afford to lose. Okay, that's just really important starting off. Okay, that's the disclaimer out of the way. So what are we going to be sort of talking about in this workshop? So Wayne sort of mentioned there, we're going to be talking about 3 main strategies. He's mentioned one where he's just literally held cryptocurrency. Well, I'm going to talk about a strategy that's literally not day trading. Okay. I'm actually, for those of you who don't know me, I'm actually a full-time high school teacher. I'm a teacher of history and geography in a high school about 20 minutes outside our capital city here in Dublin. So I'm not a day trader. I don't spend time watching charts and candles and things like that. I'm not into day trading. What I'm going to show you is so simple. I can literally set this up before I go into class if I wanted to, and not have to worry about it. Okay, so literally, if a full-time teacher can do this, you can do it. There's no technical skills needed. You set this up once and you're good to go. And yeah, all the strategies I'm going to show you today, how you can actually generate an income with crypto, they're totally passive, okay? They're totally automated. And yeah, anybody can do this, okay? I'm living proof, and I have a testimonial here from one of our beta testers. This lady is called Rosemary Fairley. She's actually from the UK, but she lives in France. And Rosemary is 72 years of age, definitely doesn't look it. And she gave us this lovely testimonial about the strategies that we taught her as a beta tester. And I'll just read out very, very quickly. She said, I finally went through all the videos, and all I can say is, wow, I was not interested in cryptocurrency, but the way Aidan has laid out the training, I was certainly invested in it. It is so easy to follow the steps to start investing in crypto. Even a novice can do it. He has covered everything that we need to know to start making money. I like the way he takes out half of his investment and reinvests it in other coins. That way, one can build up our portfolio. I would certainly recommend this program. Now, I'm going to touch on what she mentioned in her last part of her testimonial about taking out half her investment and reinvesting it somewhere else. But that's a real testimonial from a real person, 72 years of age. Again, I want to reinforce that anybody can do what we're going to show you on this call.
So
okay, go ahead.
Just want to say, Rosemary's one of my students, guys, and she's 72. She was like, I don't want to get involved in crypto. Once she went through the videos and understood what we're now going to show her, she absolutely loves it now. I keep in touch with her probably 3 or 4 times a week. And Tom's mentioned something about back in 2018, a fairly popular internet marketer made millions with a crypto bot. This is nothing to do with any of that nonsense, guys.
No,
okay, this is
no.
nothing like that. You need to cast aside all those. Like I got stung 5 figures in one of these things. I'll never do something like that again. It's nothing like that, Tom. You'll give it a bit of time. You'll really understand that. And Warren, I loved your comment about turning art into an NFT. That's exactly. You're going to love this presentation. Sorry, I just wanted to.
No, it's cool. No problem, Wayne. So I'm going to start off with, like, again, I'm not sure what everyone's level of experience. There seems to be a lot of people who've obviously heard of crypto, and some of you may have invested in already. Some of you may be brand new to it. I'm just going to shoot it into the middle here and just presume that most people have heard of crypto. But I just want to really just go through some quick things that if I was to start doing crypto all over again, these are probably the most important things that I would need to do starting off, okay? And the first thing you need to do is set up an account on a coin exchange. That's the very, very first thing you'll do in crypto investing. You need to buy your crypto somewhere. So the first thing you want to do is get set up on a coin exchange. Now, one of the best ones I would get set up on is Binance. And the reason Binance, it's probably one of the biggest coin exchanges that has an array of all these different crypto coins that, like, everyone knows Bitcoin and Ethereum and so on, but Binance has a huge collection of all these different projects that you can actually invest in. So that's the very first thing you're going to do. You're going to get set up on a coin exchange, and a coin exchange is the place where you actually invest and actually buy the coin. So the second thing I would definitely always advise you to do is do your own research before you invest. I didn't do this. Wayne didn't probably do this when he first started off. I got sort of sucked into like a YouTube channel, and I started investing based on what these YouTube influencers were telling me to do, and I got burned so bad. I'm going to tell you a little bit about that later on. So that is something if you take away from this workshop, so important that you do your own research before you invest. You should be making the decision, a conscious decision based on your research, not anybody else's, okay? Third thing here that I would definitely advise when you're getting started in crypto, when you do invest in a coin, do not leave it on a coin exchange. I never leave my crypto on the coin exchange. So I mentioned Binance there. When I buy cryptocurrency on Binance, I don't leave it there. I could. The only problem with that is it's not safe, okay? So what I would definitely advise you to do when you do invest in crypto is to protect your digital assets and to move them onto an external digital wallet that only you can access, okay? So a digital wallet is like a wallet that you keep in your pocket where you keep your cash. It's a physical thing. Your digital wallet is literally on your phone. I'm going to go through different types of ones that I use. They're free. They're really, really safe. You only have access to them. Nobody else can get them. It's literally, it's so safe, and nobody can access your crypto assets. Unfortunately, Binance, for example, is a big coin exchange. They have a lot of security, but it's not a foolproof system. It can be hacked, and some coin exchanges have been hacked, and all the crypto literally taken off it, and people had their life savings stored on these coin exchanges, and then they're gone. So that's definitely a piece of advice I'd give you. Once you do start investing in crypto, always remove it onto a digital wallet, which I'll tell you a few examples later on. Number 4 is really, really important as well, is to set targets, because crypto charts, again, I'm not a day trader, like they go in waves. Like the charts will go up and they'll go down. They'll go up and they'll go down for different periods of time. So I'm really going to encourage you not to get greedy with your investing, okay? Be smart, set targets, because again, you'll invest through your research in good crypto projects that have a future that you believe in, and you should actually set targets. Once this coin reaches a certain price, I'm going to sell some of my coins to make my initial investment back. So we want you to limit your risk, and we want you investing a lot smarter, because a lot of people just, as I said, like me, starting off, watch a YouTube video and then I dump like $1,000 into some coin that some guy on the internet told me to do. It's just, when you think it sort of rationally, it's stupid. But unfortunately, when people do come online, they go onto Google, they end up in YouTube, or they end up on Facebook groups and so on. Okay, so I want you to do your own research and set targets. When the price does begin to rise eventually, start taking little profits to cover your investment and take the risk off the table. That's just some general advice that I would do if I was starting crypto. Okay. Just talking about beginner mistakes. Okay, and I made literally, there's 4 here on the screen. I made all of them. Okay. So many investors only buy coins when they are rising in value, and this is something I did. The very first mistake I did. This is known as chasing green candles. I'm going to show you an example of what this looks like in a second. So that's what I always did when I heard like a coin was pumping. I get really excited and I buy into that coin. That the price is going up. It's all, I'm so excited and I'm going to make millions. And suddenly then the price just plummets after me investing in it. It goes up for maybe a day or two and then it starts plunging, and I start seeing all these red candles and the price is dropping, and I begin to panic, and I want to just not lose all of my investments. So then I sell at a loss. And that's, again, it's just the crypto market is so heavily manipulated. It's an emotional game. It plays on people's emotions. So you have to be able to sort of separate yourself from that. That's really, really important. And I didn't do that at the start, and I lost a lot of money, unfortunately. I don't want that to happen to you. So I'll just show you again. Wayne, just let me know you can still see my PowerPoint slides, because I just
can see it loud and clear. I'm just answering some of the questions in the comments rather than asking, but
yeah. So this is an example here of green candles, okay? And this is, again, this is pretty Aiden mistake 101 when I invested in crypto. I literally watched YouTube channels, YouTube influencers telling me this is the next big thing, and I would buy up here when the price was pumping. But all these people, like the mainstream media, even on CNBC, when they're telling you to buy Bitcoin, all these bigger coins, they have an agenda. They want you to buy because the price is pumping, and someone is bought further down here, and then they start selling to take their profits, and you're left holding the bag of coins as it depreciates in value. And this is known as red candles, okay? These red things here, when the price begins to drop, nobody likes to see this. This has been happening quite regularly now in the crypto market. People start panicking. They've been told to buy, and now the narrative changes, and then they're told to sell, sell, sell. So it's pure manipulation. People don't realize it, particularly if you're new. People just think that, oh, the market's done, it'll never recover, I need to get my money back or not lose anymore. So people just panic sell, and they start chasing red candles. So they're definitely newbie mistakes most people make when they're investing in crypto. I definitely made them, and I don't want that to happen to you today. So again, hopefully that's made sense. Again, many new investors will only consider investing in coins that they've heard about in the mainstream media. Okay, maybe some of you are reading that like, that sounds like me. That was me. Okay, started off on YouTube, got sucked into the hype, lost a lot of money. Because many new investors, they do get sucked into investing coins by these big YouTube influencers. Never, if there's one thing you take away from today's training, never buy crypto from watching a YouTube video. Just promise me, say out loud to yourself, Aiden, I will not buy crypto from YouTube videos. That's the best thing, because they have an agenda. They've bought in at a lower price than you. They're promoting that coin for a reason, because they're going to sell it when it begins to, when you're buying on top of them. Okay, so that's really, really important to understand that. Okay, so Wayne's just I'm gonna ask this question. Wayne's gonna quickly read out some just answers there. I just want to get a general feel of the room. Some of the most common crypto coins that you've heard of. Now I know everyone's heard of Bitcoin, but maybe some other possible cryptocurrency that's you've heard of.
And before you jump into that, Brian Jackson and Jeff Webster, both of you guys have won yourself some $50 prize packs. So
Nice.
I'll reach out to you so you can get
Congrats,
me your PayPal
guys.
email.
Awesome. So we've got the dreaded Dogecoin quite a few times. We've got Shiba Inu, which I only heard about a couple of days ago on a last training we done.
Yeah.
Grapefruit, never heard of that. Ethereum, obviously. Bitcoin Dodge. Pulse, not yet on the market. Tron, I've heard of Tron. Bitcoin Cash. Cardano, yes. XRP, Hex, Matic, Zcash, Vet, Monero, Neo, Pirate Coin, R.
I have heard of that one. And there's a lot of rude ones I'm sure people have heard of as well, but they probably won't.
Yeah. Bitcoin down over 50%. That doesn't, like, these big rises and falls don't affect the strategies we're going to show you.
No,
They
we're
really
literally
don't.
going to explain that now.
I'm not going to say that one out loud, Robert.
There was a rude one typed. Okay, so actually, yeah, the audience seems to have been there's a good knowledge of a lot of different crypto out there. Okay, and I'm gonna just explain just this will lead into the next first of the strategies I'm gonna show you. But I just want to show you this chart here, and this is just an image of Bitcoin since 2012 of where it's at currently now in 2021. So if you think about it, literally since I say lockdown COVID-19 onwards, you sort of notice that Bitcoin has been really promoted in mainstream media, on the news, in like newspaper articles, on news stations, on business channels, and it's been literally barrage people. Okay, and people have now sort of socially accepted that Bitcoin is a thing. And because now it's socially accepted, because the media have told them it's acceptable and it now has a use, it's not a bubble, it's not a scam, people poured their money into it in over the last 2 years. You can see that. Just look at that. That's a green. Imagine that as a green candle, okay? And that's just gone up, up, up in value. All right. So most of the Bitcoin that has been bought heavily has been within the last 2 years. Let's say from 2019 to 2021. Okay. Maybe you have invested in Bitcoin. Ask yourself, when did I actually invest in? Did I invest in it this year, last year? Okay. The majority of people invested it in here. However, if you invested $20 of Bitcoin in 2012, it would be worth $1 million today, because there were smart people back here. Even when people were telling them not to buy, you're crazy, it's a scam, it's a pyramid scheme, there were people on this planet that believed in what Bitcoin was and where it was going. They saw the future and they invested in it and they held on to it. They did not sell it. So again, if someone just had thrown $20, like $20 is what, like a couple of coffees during the week. If you had thrown that and just held on to your Bitcoin for a couple of years, you'd be a millionaire. Okay? So I just want you to really realize what's actually happened in the space of 2 years. The media and social media have told you now is okay to invest in Bitcoin because they've all bought down here. And the really, really smart people bought way back here, even before that. Like Bitcoin's been around, I think, 2008, 2009. Ethereum, I don't know if that was mentioned, but that's probably the second probably best known crypto in the sort of top 10 coins. And Ethereum has, like, literally, I actually couldn't find a graph. Like this year, it's skyrocketed. I think it was over over $2,000 at one stage. And again, Ethereum has been really sort of shoved down our throats on the mainstream media, on social media. People telling you it's the future, it's going to outrival Bitcoin. And now people poured their money from 2020 into 2021, have poured their money into Ethereum, and it's literally skyrocketed in value. When the smart people, again, who saw what Ethereum was before that, back here in 2012, before anyone would even look at it, before they even knew what it was, people who found out about this were like, I'm going to take a chance on this. So if you invested $20 in Ethereum in 2012, it would be worth $16,000 today. Okay. So again, I just want you to be mindful that all these big coins, when people are pouring their money into them, it's because the media wants you to. And I think someone mentioned Dogecoin. Dogecoin is a perfect example of market manipulation. I know someone else mentioned Shibu. Like these are all meme coins. They don't really have a utility. They don't really do anything. I think Dogecoin is like a cultural phenomenon now. It's just like it has a cult following nearly, and that's all down to Elon Musk. Okay, like Elon Musk has been like what they call him, the Doge father or whatever they call him. But he has literally told people to buy. He literally makes a poem about Dogecoin. He puts Dogecoin in his sunglasses, like, and people will buy it. It'll explode in price. Like it's just crazy. Like no one in their right mind would have bought Dogecoin only a couple of years ago. Like just even look at this graph, and it's because Elon Musk suddenly has an emotional attachment to this coin that when he tells people to buy, look what happens through on his Twitter account. It's like a rocket ship this year. It has exploded. But again, I want you to look back here to 2014, and there were people who, again, saw Dogecoin as a meme coin, as a joke. Yeah, I'll throw $20 in, I'll throw $50 in. They forgot about it. They locked it away in their digital wallet. And then in 2021, when it skyrocketed and they looked in their wallet, you got new millionaires. There are literally people who became multimillionaires because they had bought Doge at such a low price in 2014. And thanks to Elon Musk, he's created millionaires because of it. But again, the people who got stung really badly when they jumped on the hype train and they started buying in 2021, literally following his tweets. And again, it's just people were like sheep. We just follow and we just buy. But again, the people who bought down here and just held on to it, they were the ones who were rewarded the most, not the people up here. So I hope that's just sort of that image you're sort of getting here, that people are constantly buying up here when they should be actually buying down here. Okay, and this leads into the, I suppose, the main, one of the main strategies I want to talk to you about on this workshop, and I call it, it's very simple to understand. It's just buying in low and selling high. Okay, and I want to just break down how I actually make sure that I never buy tops anymore. I don't listen to the mainstream media. I don't listen to YouTubers, as I said. I do my own research, and that's what you have to start thinking now. I'm making a decision to invest in something based on the research that I did, not what someone else told me to do. Okay, so really important that you, yeah, go ahead.
Before you get into that, I just want to say, Reed said, is there an exchange with new KYC? Just so you're aware, KYC is know your customer, guys. I wouldn't put exchange or leave anything on exchange where they didn't do know your customer, because when an exchange does know your customer, it means they're a legitimate exchange. They want to be seen to doing the right thing to authorities and everything. So I would always actually look for one that does KYC. Sounds strange, but that means they're doing their due diligence, and that's a good thing, I think. I know it's a few extra hoops to jump through, but I wouldn't do business with one that doesn't do KYC. Hopefully that helps, Reed.
Cool.
Sorry, Aidan, I ruined your flow then.
No problem at all. No problem at all. I just want to make sure I can switch screens to the. I can maybe open this up. Sorry guys, I want to make sure I can switch screens. Okay, I'm just kind of not seeing on my controls, but I'll just talk you through it and just explain what this website is. Again, if you have a notepad in front of you guys, definitely take this URL down. It's called www.coingecko.com. You can literally type it into Google there. This is the best place where I go to do my research. Now, when you go to this website, it's literally going to bring up a list of thousands of crypto coins and where they're actually currently ranked. On the first page, when you log on to CoinGecko, they'll show you the top 10. Ignore the top 10, start scrolling back, scroll back about 7 or 8 pages, and then start looking at a couple of coins. Just pick random ones. That's all I do. I pick random ones, and when you click on a random coin, it'll open up a tab and it will show you where the website for the project is. It'll show you how to join their Twitter, their Telegram group, and that's what I do. I said when I'm looking to invest, I'm not watching YouTube. What's the next up and coming coin? I'm going on to coingecko.com. I'm scrolling through the listings. I'm clicking on random coins and I'm finding out more about them. I'm going to their website. I'm joining their Telegram group, their Twitter. They have a Facebook group or a fan page, and I am following these projects. Okay, I'm seeing what are they about? What partnerships have they got going? What is their plan for the future? And based on my research and finding out about that and joining their Twitter and being communicated with regularly, and they're engaged with their community, letting them know what's happening with their crypto project, they are all good signs that, okay, I believe in this investment. I'm actually going to actually pull the trigger now and actually spend some hard-earned cash and actually, I'm going to make a decision and invest. So that's really important. That's the best website I do personally to do my research. And once I've chosen a coin that I feel has a purpose, it's not like Doge, it's not like a meme coin that doesn't really do anything. Once I found a coin that I think, okay, this is going to be around for the next 100 years, I'm going to actually invest in this. They've got great partnerships, great community, grown community. They're engaged with their community. They're all green lights for me to, okay, I'm going to make an investment. But again, when I go ahead.
Aidan, sorry, mate, I just want to butt in there again. So just so people understand, like a lot of people think cryptocurrencies are just like virtual coins, virtual money almost. Behind them, they have a technology called the blockchain, and a lot of these cryptocurrencies actually use that technology to do something. Okay, so that's what Aidan's researching. I didn't understand this when I started cryptocurrencies, but Aidan will show you a few examples in a minute and what the technology they create solves. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And just I'll give you an example of what Wayne just said there. Like one of my portfolio, like XRP is probably one of my biggest coins on my portfolio, and I believe in the technology of XRP. So for example, XRP, the technology that they have is in relation to the banking system and increasing the speed of cross-border payments. Like pretty much SWIFT payments are going to be obsolete, and it's just the technology and the partnerships that they already have in place. For me, XRP, that was a no-brainer for me to actually invest in that. But there are hundreds of literally hidden gems on CoinGecko. XRP is probably overpriced now because it's just mainstream, but you can find the next one on CoinGecko. There's so many projects out there with real technology and purpose behind them. And as Wayne said, I'm going to show you an example in a couple of minutes. But just to imagine, once I've done my research and I choose a coin that I'm going to invest in, it's always a test. I never invest more than I can afford to lose. So I might spend a couple $100. Again, really depends on your budget, what you're not going to miss. So I won't overexpose myself. I just generally make a small investment in at the start to see how I get on. And if I win, great. If I get my investment back, and I'm gonna hold. So that's really, really important. After you've done your research and you've decided to invest, never invest more than you can afford to lose. And again, never keep your coins on an exchange. You move them onto your external digital wallet. If you want to make a note of some of the best ones that I personally use, I use Exodus Wallet. This is literally an app you can download on your iPhone or on your Android device. You go to just the App Store or whatever, and it's free to download. You can store in a range of different cryptocurrency coins on Exodus for free. There's absolutely no charge for it. Trust Wallet as well. That's a free digital wallet that you can download for free. This one here is called a Ledger Nano. I actually have one of these. You do have this as a paid wallet. It's like a USB stick that literally you can store all your crypto on it in cold storage, and you can literally put up in your attic or in a lockbox. And I keep more of my sort of really precious crypto investments on my Ledger Nano, and it's in a safe place. Only my wife, my parents know where it is. So again, you never share any of your passwords and stuff with anybody. You keep them, you write them down, you keep them in a safe place. So generally what I do once I invest, okay, in a coin from CoinGecko that I've researched and I moved it onto my digital wallet, generally what I'll do is I'll set a target, okay? So say if I bought in on a coin at 1 cent, okay, I bought, let's say, a 1,000 coins and it was at 1 cent. If it went to 2 cents, I would literally sell 500 of my coins back to get my initial investment, okay? So that's generally what I do. Once my initial investment doubles in value, I sell half of my coins to get my initial investment back. And that is just taking my risk, okay? I have absolutely no risk once I do this. Now, some people don't want to do this. It really is a personal decision. I just want you, particularly if you're new, to lessen your risk. There'll always be risk, but we want to lessen it. So your initial first target, when you set your first target, actually sell some crypto that you've invested in, just wait for the price to double. Okay, so if you buy in on a coin and it's only 1 cent, if it rises to 2 cents, or sorry, yeah, a 2 cent, just sell half your coins and you make your initial investment back, and you can just hold the other half and you have zero risk. So I'm going to show you examples of me actually doing that now on the next slide, and it'll make more sense. Okay. So I want to show you here my own results by doing this, by literally showing you some coins that I researched on CoinGecko and literally practicing everything I just showed you on this slide. Okay, of buying in low, selling high, setting targets, doubling my investment, and selling half my coins. Okay. Now the first coin, and this is one of I think my best finds on CoinGecko, was a crypto coin called Chiliz. Now again, many of you probably have never ever heard of this coin, or CHZ. This is probably one of the best investments I ever made from doing my own personal research. Now, just to talk about Chiliz and what it actually does, because I always look for coins that do something, that use blockchain technology for a purpose. And what really drew me to Chiliz was that they were involved in sports. Okay, I absolutely love soccer. And once I found Chiliz, again, the name sort of was initially what drew me to it. And then I actually went onto their website, and I found out that they had already partnerships with some of the biggest soccer teams in Europe. So again, I don't know if any of you heard the soccer team AC Milan. They're based in Italy, and I got really excited about this coin. It was only like 2 cents to buy in, to 2 cents for one coin. I was like, looked at their partnerships. They had like Barcelona, AC Milan. They were branching into different sports. I was like, okay, this makes sense for me, and I'm going to take a chance. Okay, so I even made a Facebook post about this. This is literally from my Facebook profile. Okay, I said if you were getting into crypto and like sports, maybe consider getting a bag of CHZ coin and hold the SHIT out of it for the next few years. They literally generated AC Milan over 6 million US dollars in digital currency when they launched their own token in February. And they also have deals with Barcelona in Spain and the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship. They've even invested $50 million in a new building in America that they're going to have their new headquarters. And they've literally, since investing in this, they've gone into the NFL, hockey. So I just, from my own research, I got, yeah, I've made the right decision. But no one cared. Like this post got like, what was it,
I
4
didn't
likes.
care.
Yeah, you didn't
I
care.
didn't care.
Yeah, now you care. Now
Now I
you
care.
care. Because the results speak for themselves, guys. I want to show you this chart, okay? This is roughly when I bought into Chili's. It was like early March when it was about 2 to 3 cent, and I bought in here. And when I literally doubled my initial investment, I sold half of my Chili's coin and made my investment back. So I sold half my coins about here and kept the other half on my digital wallet. What happened afterwards, guys, was absolutely insane. You just look at that. Look. This again, a green handle. Chili's exploded. I mean, exploded. Then it went through some waves, peaked again, down here, down there. Now it's roughly down here. Okay, but look where I bought in. I'm still protected. I'm still up. Even all this craziness that went on and the profits that went, I could have sold up here if I wanted to. I didn't. I'm just going to hold my coins. Look again. Go back to that image of Bitcoin 2012, Dogecoin 2014. Look at their prices now. I'm in this. I have no risk. I took out my investment. I got my investment back when it doubled, and I rode the wave, and I just keep my coins. It's on my ledger, it's on my USB stick. I ain't touching that. I'm gonna wake up in 10 years and see what price it's at. I know where Chili's the project is going, the technology they're creating, digital tokens for sports brands and teams that when people go to their shops, they'll be able to buy jerseys in with Chili tokens or the version of they can create tokens on their platform for different sports brands. That's the technology. That's the aim at Chili's. So I know what they're doing, what their future is. They're going to be around. Okay, they aren't going anywhere. So that's probably a really good example of just where I bought in low, sold half my coins, and now I'm just riding the wave for the next couple of years and see where it ends up. I have zero risk because I got my initial investment back. Yeah, this is again, you can see here I spent $133. I got 2,816 coins, sold half of them. I think at its peak, half my stack was worth 554, and I sold half my coins, but I'm still like I'm well in profit. Like, so it has dipped a little bit now, but I'm still in profit because I bought in so low. Okay, I'm like there's a buffer zone now between me and my initial buy-in price, which is pretty sweet. So that's one example, just to show you it wasn't a fluke. This is another example of a cryptocurrency that I bought in really low at and sold later when the price began to rise. And this cryptocurrency, I don't know if you've heard of it, it's called New Kind of Network, or NKN. And essentially what this project did when I looked at it first, I was really impressed by their website for a start, really professional. I started looking at the partnerships and the actual aim of the project. And essentially what they're trying to do is use blockchain technology to give people around the world equal internet access speed, or sorry, the speed of the internet should be as fast around the world for everybody. Everybody should have the same speed internet. So they're trying to use blockchain technology to actually achieve that. So it's a big aim, but really good partnerships, really good team. They're really engaged with the community, like on their Telegram and on their Twitter. They're constantly giving updates on what's happening with the project. So yeah, I said, right, this one looks interesting to me. I'm going to take a punt on it. Again, similar to Chili's, it was again roughly about 2 cent, 3 cent when I bought in at it down here. Then it literally began to rise again. Once I doubled my money, I sold half my NKN coins, got my initial investment back. And again, it was the same thing. Literally, mainstream media got ahead of it. I started seeing more YouTube videos about NKN. It was listed on Coinbase, which is a big exchange. It was listed on Revolut, which is like a big payment company here in Europe. And it just skyrocketed. Absolutely, it went over €1. It was absolutely insane. Again, I could have sold up here at its peak. I didn't. I'm going to hold this again. I'm thinking long term. the project that is NKN, that it's going to be around for the long term, and it's going to be worth even more in 10 years, a lot higher than a euro. But again, it's plummeted in value since, but I'm still in profit. Okay, I've got my money back and I'm still in profit because I still have half my coins and it still has not dipped down here. Okay, and the market has really crashed. Like I think it's bottomed out nearly, and again I'm still protected. Okay, now that's not guaranteed, but again I've got my investment back, so it's risk free. I'm playing with the house's money essentially. All right, so that's just like an example there. So again, you can see here, I bought in $170. I got 2,672 NKN coins. Once it doubled in value, I got my $170 back. I sold half my coins, and then you can see there, I got roughly at one stage it was worth $657 just by holding it. So if Josh is good enough to bring me back here in a couple of years, I don't know what the NKM price is going to be. I'm hoping it's going to be a lot longer, and that just shows the strategy of holding long term, and just the power of it.
It might be harder to get a hold of you at that point.
Fingers crossed. Okay. Anyway, look at this guy here, a pure cowboy. Wayne here, his little cowboy hat. Wayne mentioned
why did you put a cowboy hat on me there?
I thought it'd make you better looking, but no. I'm sorry.
No, nothing, Cam.
I'm only joking. I'm being mean.
Yeah.
But Wayne described me like a mosquito, which I pretty much was. I was like spamming him. Now me and Wayne go back a while. We went to marketing events together and stuff, and he owes me a pint, a few drinks. So we won't talk about that. But anyway, I like the guy. I was like, listen, Wayne, I've got a cool crypto strategy. It's really working for me. You just trust me and do it. He was being, hey, I haven't got the time. I was like, okay, let me do it for you. I will tell you what crypto coins to buy. I will research it for you. Just follow this strategy. Set targets. Once you double your money, take out half your coins, etc., and just ride the wave. Okay, so just to show that this just didn't work for me, it also worked for Wayne as well. Okay, so I researched this coin on CoinGecko. It's called Singular DTV. Again, just one I randomly was just scrolling, and I again just began to look at what this project was. And this one really piqued my interest because it was looking at the future. You can see it here, the screenshot I took, the future of entertainment finance. This is a crypto project that is really focused on the entertainment niche and working with musicians and artists and movie directors and stuff like that. And they want to bring blockchain into that niche. So yeah, I looked at the price of it. It was literally, I think less than a cent. I was like, Wayne, this one, trust me, I've invested in it. I've set my targets ready to go. You should definitely consider it. Okay, and he took my advice. Okay, he bought in, underneath a cent, roughly. I think it was again late March or early April when you bought in. And again, the price, I think it was actually more than doubled. That's when he set his target, and he got his initial investment back, and he just rode the wave. Like the price started going up here. He was up a couple $100. I forget, Wayne, if you actually had set more targets, but literally it's gone back down here. But yeah, it's risk free. He sold half his coins. He got his investment back. It did go up. It bottomed out. He's probably down a little bit now, but his risk is off the table. Like again, we're thinking long term as this project grows, as it gets more partnerships. Who knows? In 5 years, Wayne will buy me that pint. Hopefully.
No, I don't know about that.
Probably won't. But
this was on a exchange called Binance. He's like, have you got a Binance account? So I logged in. I was like, I just found $3,000. So we managed to turn that $3,000 to $6,000 in 2 weeks.
Yeah, actually, you got really lucky. You didn't have to wait at all. I was really impressed when I was like, damn, that was quick.
Yeah.
It was perfect timing. Usually I might have to wait a couple of weeks more.
Because I forgot I put Bitcoin in a Binance account, and that's probably only worth $100 when I did that, but it's grown to 3,000, so it was a double win.
Yeah, you were literally with free cash. So that was Wayne, one of his results. Again, he invested. This was his profit. He got his. I think you spent about $800. You got your $800 back, and then half your coins rose in value again. And at one point, it was worth this. And again, it's just in your wallet now, just resting there till it does take off again, which I really do believe in the project. So they're constantly again ticking boxes in terms of their plans and their goals, so they will get there. And I do hopefully expect in the future, nothing's guaranteed, of course, that it will rise in value over the next couple of years. And said Wayne will be in a healthier profit. This is another one, another coin that I researched. It was called Moneta. Again, a really sort of random coin. But again, on CoinGecko, looked at the website. Again, similar to NKN, had a really good presentation, really good team behind it. Looks at some of the guys in their LinkedIn, their background. They professional guys, educated, and they were looking to sort of be the PayPal of blockchain and sort of creating an app where literally you can spend any cryptocurrency on their app and they'll give you incentives to do so and to keep your money on their app and give you rewards and build your digital identity using the Moneta platform. So again, it was really, really cheap to buy into. I said, Wayne, yeah, take a risk on this. You can literally get it at a cent. I think that's roughly down here when you bought into it here. Again, I think this was a little bit longer, maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks later, it began to rise in value. Your target, you had it set, the price doubled, you sold half your coins, took your risk off the table. Yeah, rose up here as high as 6 cents, and yeah, market crash, whatever, it's down here, but you have no risk, and yeah, it's sitting in your digital wallet. And again, Moneta is, again, I think one's going to be, again, nothing guaranteed, but I do believe in the project and where it's heading, and I do believe it'll get higher than 6 cents in 5 years. So yeah, I'll just hope we see what we're doing here, and it's really, really cool. So yeah, that's just some of Wayne's profits after he took out half his stack, got his money back, and his portfolio is growing in value as well. Once half his coins left over were worth nearly $1,000 there, as you can see.
You can see actually that where it grew to $5,600, can't you?
Oh yeah, that was more than Bitcoin. All the 3 assets that you had there. There was another one there as well. Yeah, so yeah, you had a pretty good week that week. But you're holding long term. You're doing the right thing. You're not getting greedy. You're seeing the bigger picture.
Work. That was hard work.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So this is going to be the second strategy I'm going to teach you, how to really make your crypto work for you and actually make more money from holding crypto, and that's staking your crypto. Okay, so again, some of you may have never heard what staking is. Some of you know exactly what it is. Just actually bear with me, and I just want to explain what staking is for the people that don't, who've never absolutely heard of it in their life, and just explain what staking crypto actually is. So you need to think about staking. It's like when you put money in a savings account in a bank. We know banks don't really give that much rewards for saving. They give you pittance. Staking is a lot better. Okay, I definitely prefer staking my crypto than putting money into a savings account because I don't really get much of a reward for it. So it's essentially the same thing. Okay, once you take cryptocurrency and you put it onto your digital wallet, some of them will allow you to stake the coin. Okay, so essentially what this is, you're locking away your coins for a certain period of time, and you will actually earn a handsome interest based on what crypto you're staking. You'll get a handsome interest on your initial investment, and you'll actually generate free passive crypto coins over time just by literally locking away your coins. And you can decide, this is the great thing about staking, you don't never lose your coins. It's 100% safe. I literally go onto my Exodus digital wallet, I'll find a coin that allows me to stake, and I press the button that says stake, I lock away my crypto, and I might have to keep it a minimum time, like maybe 2 or 3 days. But if I panic and I want to unstake it, I can do that and I'll get all my coins back. But generally, I just stake my coins. I don't look at it. And at the end of each month, I just get free crypto added to my wallet just by clicking a button that says stake. And as I mentioned, different crypto coins, that not every crypto coin will allow you to stake, only certain projects will allow you to stake. So different coins will allow you to stake, and different coins will give you a different percentage of profit, or APY, which is annual percentage yield. Yeah, you'll just generate, the higher the percentage, obviously the more coins that you stake, the more crypto that you'll get, and you might, based on the project, you'll get a better reward based on what the reward will be. Like some give 4%. I know some coins you stake give you 20% per month. It's like, it really depends on the crypto project. But this is a great strategy because you're actually getting rewarded for just holding your crypto. And that's, again, we're thinking long term. We don't want to like sell all of our crypto panicking. We want to just stay calm, let the market do its thing. We set our targets. Once we get our investment back, double we get half our coins, we sell them. We just want to keep staking the other half of the coins that are left over and just keep generating passive crypto every single month until the price rises again. Okay, so that's in simple terms what staking is. So simple to do, and I definitely encourage you to do it once you get off this workshop, if you do decide to do some investing and staking.
Just to buy in there, it's great to see some people are already staking.
Brilliant.
Guys, if you haven't heard of this is one that I'm going to start tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to start this tomorrow. It really does make business sense when you understand, like when you do go to these Ponzi bloody things, which I hate. And they say, give me a Bitcoin and we'll give you 2 back next week. It's a Ponzi. They're just taking the money, come in and paying out the new person, and they run out of money. The stake makes perfect business sense to me on how it works. Okay. And it just is a fantastic way of doing it. Like the comments I can see of people already having success is brilliant.
That's great. No, that's great to hear. And again, if you haven't done it yet, listen, don't worry. Like just do it. Just be aware of it now that you can do it. Now I have a question here. And I know some people have already, just based on one of the other questions we had. But have most people heard of the coin Cardano, also known as ADA? Just roughly percentage-wise, Wayne, how many know it and how many don't?
Let's give some yes and no's. Awesome.
Just be honest. It's okay if you haven't.
And I'll take some time right now to give away some prizes. I haven't been wanting to interrupt you because the training has been so good and so valuable. But real quick, Warren, you continue to be a great interactor, so you have won $50.
Nice.
I'll throw some to where was the Mike Boldus, and let's do Ernie Caponetti. So I'll message you guys now.
Well done, guys. So Wayne, have you heard of many people heard of Cardano?
I'd say it's actually pretty high, mate. So it's a good.
Okay, good.
50-50, I'd say.
Okay, Cardano has been one. I think this year it's definitely come on the scene. It's definitely, if I went on the CoinGecko, it's definitely in the top 5 or 6, or definitely top 10 anyway. Cardano's really exploded on the scene, but Cardano is just an example. Like I bought in on it. I think when it was around 28 cents or something like that. That's when I invested in it. But I have literally not sold my Cardano. I've just been continuing to stake it. So I just wanted to use this as an example of a crypto coin that allows you to stake. So this is a screenshot from my Exodus wallet. So I have literally roughly about 500 Cardano coins, and I literally have just locked them away, and I have absolutely no intention of pretty much selling them for another, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 years. I don't know, maybe not even then. But you can see here that I have them locked away on my wallet. They're not gone anywhere. They're just stored there. And every single month, I'm getting 4.91% a reward rate on top of that. So what that works out for me, roughly, I'm getting 2 free ADA coins or Cardano coins per month just by locking them away. So that's 25 free coins per year. Now you're like, well, that's not really that much. But what if in 10 years' time, Cardano goes to, okay, let me throw like $100, okay? Maybe, possibly could. Okay, that's a $200 per month extra if I keep just staking it. $200 passive income just by staking it for 10 years, and I have all this extra free coins like added on. It's just accumulating in value, and I'm getting rewarded for just holding it and staking it. And as the value rises, it's just a blessing. Okay, so, and all you've done is just press the button just to lock it away, and you can unlock it at any time and get it back and sell it if that's what you want to do. Okay, so just always be aware of that with staking. This is a second one. Again, if you want to make a note of this crypto coin, again, it's not financial advice, but just one that I really get great APY from staking it, and it's called Safe Haven. This is a cryptocurrency project that I absolutely love, and the utility behind it, what it's trying to do is literally when you die and you have all your cryptocurrency, you can have it set up in a way where it'll automatically just disperse your crypto to family members and stuff like that. So it's a really interesting project that I think has a real future. But the great thing about Safe Haven, once you invest in their tokens and their coins, you can actually stake them on your wallet, and that's what I do every single month. Okay, so you can see here I have 101,000 SHA or SHA, I call it, SHA tokens, Safe Haven tokens on my wallet, and I get roughly 296 free coins per month, which is roughly 3,552 coins per year. Okay, and the only difference is here, like at the end of each month, it'll be given back to me, and I just have to remember once a month just to press the stake button again. So that's the only difference with this. It's on a different app. This is on a different digital wallet, but again, it's the same process. I just keep pressing the stake button, claim my free coins, and just repeat the process. And again, remember, as I'm restaking the free coins that I've been given, I'm just accumulating even more rewards for it. So again, I have absolutely no intention of selling my Safe Haven for another couple of years, see where the price goes, but I'm just being smart now. I'm generating passive crypto each month just by staking and getting close to 3,000 free Safe Haven coins per year, and I plan to do that for the next couple of years. So again, if it went up to $1, that's pretty sweet. So that's my long term. Hopefully it will reach $1 at one stage. So yeah, that I hope it just shows you the power of staking and just making your crypto work for you. You actually get rewarded just for locking it away and holding it. Okay, moving on to strategy 3 here, and this I always leave to last because I absolutely love this strategy, and it's investing in NFTs. Okay, I know Wayne mentioned it later. I know some people probably have heard of this, but again, just to judge the room here, how many people have heard of NFTs and can explain or know what they are? You could just maybe not explain it because you might need a lot of text, but just have you heard of NFTs?
Yeah, this is like a buzzword at the minute, guys, and this is when you need to get in. This is mega exciting. So I would say it's probably about 70% haven't heard, but some people look like they've got a bit of knowledge.
Okay.
This is exciting. This really is exciting.
Yeah, no, NFTs are absolutely sick. Okay, so I'm going to get not overcomplicated. I'll just give you a brief description of what NFTs are. If most people don't really know, may have heard of it, but don't really understand them. So NFT stands for non-fungible tokens, and essentially what they are digital assets stored on the blockchain, and they cannot be replicated or edited. So, like literally, it can be an image, it can be a painting, it can be like it's generally in images mostly, and it's stored on the blockchain. It can only be, you can decide how many are created, and once that's done, once you've locked it into the blockchain, that's it. So you said I have a painting that I drew myself. I'm only creating one copy of this, and I'm putting it on the blockchain. Only one person can own that painting, and it can never be replicated or duplicated on the blockchain. That's it, okay? And NFTs are absolutely exploding in popularity right now, and they have the potential to make people massive return on investment, massive ROIs for people who literally, like crypto coins, who just hold on to them and sell them for profits later on. And it's as simple as that, guys. As the NFT space continues to expand and gains even more popularity and social acceptance, their value will skyrocket. It's like, just like Bitcoin, no one accepted it. Then the media suddenly said, buy Bitcoin. Okay, now we accept it. NFTs, I think it's been just like tested at the moment. It was sort of just dropped a little bit in the mainstream media. People are now more aware of them. They skyrocket and they sort of faded away into the background again. Guys, NFTs are not going away. Trust me. I'm going to show you why in a second. NFTs are absolutely insane. I want to show you an example of NFTs. Now, again, some of you may have never heard of this. It's okay. One of the very first NFTs ever created were these poorly drawn 2D pixel animated faces called CryptoPunks. And there's only a certain amount of these. You can all see they look different from each other, okay? There's only a certain amount of these literally minted on the blockchain. Literally only a certain amount of people can own them, and that's it. Okay, so only a certain amount of people on this planet will be able to own a CryptoPunk. And because they're so rare and there's so little of them, their value absolutely skyrocketed. Okay, I took this screenshot here. It's from Christie's New York art auction. It's a big sort of art dealership in New York, and they literally sold some of these CryptoPunks, a bundle of them there. You can see there's about 9 of them. A person who had bought 9 of them literally auctioned them off and generated $17 million when they bought them for a couple of $100 when they first came out, and people saw the potential in them. Literally, people who saw the technology and the sort of the goal of NFTs and what they were about got in at them on a really low price, held on to them. The craze happened. Everybody flooded in with the money. They said, "Here, have my CryptoPunks. Give me 17 million." That's what Christie's did for that person. Got them $17 million just for selling these horrible. Like, look at them. They're not.
I don't get it.
I don't know. Yeah, everyone's like, what? $17 million? Again, it's just a rarity. People sort of want to have things that no one else can have. It's like a flex. People just like this. Look what I have and you don't. This one Wayne actually told me about, and I actually did not know this. Wayne's like, no, trust me, Google this. It actually happened. Jack Dorsey, who's the owner of Twitter, and I think most people on the planet now have a Twitter account. Jack Dorsey created, he literally uploaded, he screenshotted his first ever tweet he put onto Twitter. He uploaded it onto the blockchain in his name, and he literally created one image of the very first tweet that was put up on his account. So only one person can own this tweet on the planet. Only one person can ever own it. And somebody paid Jack Dorsey, I don't know if it went to him, but he put it to charity, but 2.9 million one person spent for a screenshot of his tweet that was put on the blockchain as in the form of an NFT. So that person owns that, and they could possibly sell it again in 100 years time. Twitter, again, that historical value will rise and just appreciate over time, which is just, it's insane. And I just wanted you to think about traditional
Aiden's
collectibles. Like, we talk about NFTs, they're crazy, but this isn't. Sorry, can you hear me?
Sorry, mate. You're in there every time we talk. Your internet kind of goes a few seconds and you're back now.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Hello? Okay, perfect. So I just want to talk about, guys, because NFTs, people think they're crazy and things like that, but the idea of collecting things, that's always been around. No, I'm sure there's lots of people here from Canada, the United States, who know more about baseball than me. It's like an American pastime. Everybody loves this sport. And people have collected baseball cards. It's like it's passed on from generation to generation. It's just like a love of the game. People love these players, these human beings that just were so talented and things like that. And people put a huge immense of value on these cards, okay? And again, similar to like NFTs, there's only a certain amount of these collectibles that can actually be bought ever, because only a certain amount were minted and produced. So only a certain amount of people can actually own these things. So this isn't new. And you sort of look at NFTs as new, but the idea behind collecting things is not new. And the money that can be made from collecting things is not new. Like a lot of the, like I know who Babe Ruth is. The other two guys definitely not, but I know a Babe Ruth original baseball card is probably worth a lot of money, because I think he played in like the early 30s, late 20s. So yeah, just that the age of the card, the rarity of it, because people probably who bought these, like they'll get lost and they'll just be damaged and stuff, and there'll be less and less of them over time. So if you actually have one of these stored in your attic somewhere, you could be sitting on millions. I just want to show you an example here. I have no idea who Honus Wagner is, but obviously he was an old baseball player from Pittsburgh, and that card that you can see there was sold for 3.75 million and became the 5th most expensive baseball card ever. All right, so that just shows you there just the power of actually collecting things and holding on to them. This one here I absolutely love as well. Wayne doesn't know anything about Pokemon because he's way older than me, so you don't butt in here, Wayne. You don't know what you're talking about Pokemon.
It's worse that you know all their names. You know all their names.
I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I absolutely loved Pokemon as a kid. I think it was around from 1996, so roughly around then. That's when these things were being produced. But Pokemon, similar to baseball, Pokemon has just been like passed down from generation to generation. I'm sure Josh, when his kids are growing up, he's going to be passing on his love. I don't know if he loves Pokemon, but I'm sure they're going to be aware of them when they get older.
But I got two binders of baseball cards and basketball cards. I got maybe one Pokemon card in there.
You got two real life Pokemons now.
Yeah, exactly. Two Pikachu's.
Yeah. So yeah, but again, same with Pokemon cards. These things were so popular. People loved the characters. They just, again, it kept people held on to them, maybe passed them on from generation to generation, and they just accumulated value. The original cards accumulated value over time, and people just have a lot of love for these cards. And again, these cards, the original Pokemon cards, I think this guy here, Charizard, is like really, really rare. There's only a certain amount of original Charizard Pokemon cards that were minted. Like these cards have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. This one here I took from BBC News. A rare first edition card recently sold for more than $400,000 for just one card, one physical card, sold for nearly $500,000. It's just absolutely insane. But that's, again, just the power of collecting and holding on to things that people care about. Because think about it, that's all collectibles are. Those things, those baseball cards, those Pokemon cards, they're only ink on paper. But people literally love them. They put their they give them immense personal value and love and care. And the rarity and age of the collectible will gain value as time moves on. It's like a fine wine. Okay, think of like wine collecting. Gary Vaynerchuk, like a connoisseur, he did the same thing. Bought all these rare wines, just holds on to them. Same with collectibles. As time goes by, as they become more rare, they actually gain and appreciate in value. But I want to move you away from this to traditional collecting of Pokemon cards and baseball cards. You can still do that, but we're talking about the future. Where is the future? It's in NFTs. Okay, the future of collectibles. It's not on paper. It's on the blockchain in the form of digital assets, okay, non-fungible tokens. And I'm going to show you why, okay? Because, and understand this, guys, before I show you some of my NFTs, you are so early. I said this to Wayne coming on. People don't realize how early they've come into NFTs. We say, oh, the boat has left with NFTs. The boat's just been built. I think it's just about to dock, okay? It hasn't left. So you need to understand when you leave this workshop, guys, you are so early when it comes to NFTs. This isn't a fad. NFTs are going to be around, okay? Again, I'm not again guaranteeing them, but NFTs, guys, trust me, they're not going anywhere. I want to show you an example. Wayne, don't cry. I don't know if Wayne, you can show you wearing your Batman t-shirt today.
I'm not
Can't
wearing
see
my,
you with that.
I've obviously got my Batman.
Or are you wearing that Marvel T-shirt?
No,
I
I'm
think you have
wearing a
about
bog
100 of them.
standard non-con.
Ah,
I've got
Wayne,
one.
come on.
I've got one. I just wear the
You must
same
have
one.
changed it after a month. You always have that Marvel or Batman.
You're not my lucky leprechaun anymore. You're my annoying leprechaun.
Of course, of course. Well, listen, this is my sort of rubbing the salt in the wounds for Wayne, because I know Wayne loves Batman. But one thing Wayne does not have is the very first ever Batman that was minted on the blockchain. That's licensed. Okay, so this picture you can see here is an NFT, and it is the first ever digital appearance of Batman as a collectible. Now, I want to show you something here, okay? I have edition number, this is my username here. This is the number, the edition number, I have number 3124. It's the Todd McFarlane Batman. It's the first ever Batman, as I said, that's produced as an NFT. There's only 7,500 of these ever produced, okay? Only 7,500 people on this planet can own a first ever digital Batman as an NFT. It's a first appearance, okay? It's the first time it's ever been put on the blockchain. And most importantly, and this is what I want you to understand about NFTs, guys, this one is licensed. Now, I don't know if anyone knows about licensing, but it takes years to get licensing, which is permission to sell a character that belongs to an organization like DC Comics. They created Batman, DC, okay? And they have given permission for this NFT to be produced and commissioned and licensed on their behalf, and they can be sold on the blockchain. And only 7,500 people on Earth can own them. I own one of them. Wayne, who loves Batman even more than me,
I'll probably be
at the
paying a lot
moment.
more. I'll probably be paying a lot bloody
Yeah,
more than you
like,
paid as well.
you'll have like 7,499. You like sell me them all. Okay, so that's probably one of my probably the smartest investments in my life. I think that I will never sell this to Wayne. how much he begs me to. I will never sell him this Batman. I'm passing this on to my grandkids. Okay, I'll show you
I
another
am
one.
your grandkid.
Second one here. I own the very first ever Superman NFT that was produced on the blockchain. Again, this only cost me $50. I have edition number 6137. You see here, was released on the 17th of June 2021. There's only 8,888 of them ever minted, so a little bit less than Batman, but only 8,888 people will ever own this original first appearance Batman, or Superman, sorry. And again, that's think about Superman. Who hasn't heard of Superman? Again, it's that generational thing. All like that love of Superman has lasted, I don't know, since when Superman's been around, the 30s or the 40s, whenever he was first released in comic book form. Now I own the first ever digital collectible. So I know as well that this has been licensed by DC Direct. So I know the weight of this NFT has more value because it's licensed, because it's DC Comics. They create them. They own the rights to Superman. I know if anyone else tried to create a crappier version of this and put it on the blockchain, they're going to get sued. Okay, this is licensed. All right, and that's what I really want you to understand about NFTs. Try and get the licensed ones. Try and get in on ones that people have a love for, like your Batman, like your Superman, and these will have immense value over time. Okay, buy in low, sell high. Same with crypto, same with NFTs. This one here is, I actually think long term, this is probably even a bigger one. It's crazy to say, than Batman and Superman. I don't know if anyone's heard of the brand Givenchy. This is a luxury brand like Dolce and Gabbana and things like that, Versace. Like Kim Kardashian and even Elon Musk, they all love Givenchy. It's like a really up and coming, it's one of the fastest growing luxury brands in the world. I own one of their first ever NFTs that were minted on the blockchain, and it's licensed. You can see down here, licensed by Givenchy. It's an ultra rare. It's a first edition, but look how many there are. 999. Only 999 people on this planet can own one of these, and I have one of them locked away in my wallet. Now, I didn't pay $50 for this. Somebody was selling it for like $400. I was like, give me that, because not too many of them are on the marketplace now. I was like, I'll take one of them. I bought it for $400. I got so lucky. Again, this is a long-term hold for me. I'm definitely not selling this. Only 999 people can own this licensed Givenchy art piece. It's Cleopatra. She's an Egyptian queen from the ancient Egyptian civilization. And yeah, I just know that it holds immense value, and I ain't selling this for a long time. So that's just what I want to show you about NFT, guys, because you have
Aiden,
such an.
I have a quick question since I'm completely new to NFTs.
Yeah, go ahead, Josh.
It seems like there was like a play button on top of the image. Is it
Yeah.
some like a video or something?
Yeah, so it's essentially it's like it showcases the NFT, it sort of spins around. Like
Oh,
Batman
okay, like a
will
3D.
hover around. But
Oh,
what's going to
nice.
be really exciting about some of these NFTs, like you can put it into your gallery and they'll actually be animated and stuff in time. But again, like it's not a video. I haven't gone
You
on the
show me,
PowerPoint, but
you show
it'll
me a
rotate around.
DeLorean, didn't you, Aidan?
Oh
You showed
yeah,
me a
yeah,
DeLorean
yeah.
move
I haven't.
on your bed.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's heard Back to the Future, the DeLorean, the car, like from the 80s, that movie. Uh, I sent this to Wayne again when I was annoying him about this strategy.
I took the mic. I'm like, what the hell is that? Why would you
Yeah,
want that?
I bought this NFT DeLorean. Like it's like an NFT, but within the actual on the blockchain, you can actually drive it. Like this
Oh,
potential,
wow.
yeah, you can actually drive it on your phone. It's
That's very
oh
cool.
yeah, it's crazy. It's so crazy. And just like I was like, man, again, you guys, you're not nobody knows about this yet. So that's why I'm like, don't panic. Like, oh my God, Aiden's got like on in this so early. Guys, we're so early, so early, and I suppose that's where I think you have such a huge opportunity. Like I'm a high school teacher, like for a living, and I tell people, yeah, my students work hard in school, get good grades, get your 9 to 5. It's like there's such an opportunity for people today. It's huge, like the internet 2.0. Um, you have an opportunity to make life-changing money. Realistically, I hope you can sort of see that just from what we've shown you on today's presentation, that you do have for you and your family going forward an opportunity to create generational wealth. Okay, this is an opportunity. Will it last forever? Possibly not. Like the boat will sail eventually. Okay, but now's the time for you to make a decision on what you're going to do next. Okay, and I suppose just beware these stumbling blocks. Okay, as you sort of leave today's workshop and you go on that journey. The biggest problem you're going to find is finding the right coins to invest in. Okay, so that will be the challenge, is researching and taking the time to research, and as I showed you on CoinGecko, and find your Chili's coin and NKN and Moneta, etc. And you want to find the right coins that are going to get massive returns for your staking, like I showed you Safe Haven and things like that, so that you're getting a good return on your passive income from crypto. And definitely buying the right NFTs. I see all these people buying all these random yokes on, I don't know, like CryptoPunks will always be CryptoPunks because they were the first and everyone's the first. But like you want to focus on the licensed ones. You want your Marvel, your DC Comics, all those big brands, Givenchy, that gave the permission for their works to be commissioned and created on NFTs. They're the ones long term that have the licensing. They're the ones that are going to be around for the long term and that are going to hold their value and grow over time. Okay. I don't want you to do this. Please, 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 once you get off this workshop, guys, don't make the mistake I did. I lost a lot of money. I won't tell you how much, from watching guys stupid thumbnails and stuff and going down rabbit holes and listening to the media and buying in, buy now, and buying the green candles, chasing the candles, then the narrative change and me panicking because this is my first time doing this. I'm, oh my God, I've lost nearly $1,000. It's now worth $10, and I just sell or I wait for it to go back up a bit and try and get some of my money back. And it's a horrible feeling, but it's manipulation, guys. That's what it is. And you have to differentiate that. Know now that the media have an agenda, but if you do your own research, you're not going to fall for that trap. Okay. We want you to be doing this always. We want you to find those coins, those hidden diamonds in the rough, buying in low and doubling your initial investment, get half your stack out, take your risk off the table, and just ride the wave. Hold on to the rest of your coins. You have zero risk, okay? Just like I did, just like Wayne did, with his results there, buying in low, selling high. And we always want you to be staking the right coins. Again, making your assets work for you. Always hit that stake button if it's available. Once you do find a coin that allows you to stake while you're holding it, might as well make some passive income from it. Always stake your crypto if it's available. And again, guys, just get in on the licensed NFTs. Okay, you always want to be getting those ones because, as I said, long-term wise, you want to be in on the Batmans, the Supermans, Star Wars, Disney, like all the ones that are going to be coming that are licensed. Look out for those ones. So yeah, Wayne, I think I'm going to hand it back over to you. That's everything I've got for everybody. I hope everybody got some value from that today. I think I've
Hey,
stopped screen sharing.
that was
I need to take some
awesome.
water. Sorry. I hope
Yeah.
people can understand me as well.
Hopefully, guys, you can see why I'm so excited. I'm that excited. I'm willing to bet $10,000 on these strategies, and you'll see how in a minute. But I've got a question for everyone. First question: did you enjoy that training? It's mind blowing where we are at right now. Okay, it's absolutely mind blowing. the kind of what's ahead of us. It's massive, absolutely massive. So I'm going to ask you guys a question. Okay, I'm just going to share my screen. So I've got the
Turn off my camera here so they can see you better.
that's fine, mate. You can leave it on or
Okay.
turn it off. It's up to you.
I think I'm the better looking one. So
And someone was wondering how you ended up with a Tennessee Titans jersey.
oh man, I absolutely love the States. So when I'm off for the summer, I worked a lot of summer camps in the United States. So on our time off, or once we were finishing the summer camps, I go explore random states. So any state that I went to and had an NFL team, I'd buy the jersey. So it's my mission to own all of them. So
That's
I have a
awesome.
lot more, but not Nashville. This was the first ever one I bought actually when I went to Nashville. Yeah,
Very
it's
cool.
pretty cool.
Okay, guys, should be able to see my screen now with the question on it. And I want to see the yeses inside the questions tab to see if Aidan. I could see the yeses coming already. Who wants Aidan? I'm going to ask it before there's too many yeses to do all the research on the coins, all the research on the NFTs and the stakes for you, and show you in depth how all of this stuff works. Let's see some yeses. So you can copy and paste literally. Exactly. People are saying, I want him to do this for me. That's what I want. He did it for me and it worked. That's how come we put this training and everything together. Okay. You'll be able to copy and paste what he does, and it's what I do because I'll be doing it as well. Okay. And this is where me and Aidan, we kind of brought our skills together and we produced a product. Okay. Based on what Aidan has done, because it's insane. And we call it, this is why I was wearing a hat earlier. We called it Crypto Cowboys. I don't know where Aidan come up with that name, but we are the Crypto Cowboys.
My love of Texas, I think as well.
So the product goes like this, guys. Okay, I'm going to show you through the product super quick and exactly what it involves, so you know it's going to answer all the questions that you can ask. So this is what we call the front end product. You'd have seen this maybe in other product. This is the front end product. Aidan, in a quick paragraph, explain what is inside this front end product.
Yeah, so this training is literally, I wanted to create something that if no one had ever done any crypto, just literally came on the planet day one, what's crypto? Well, here's a course that'll get you started on that journey. So it's really just the first half of the course is telling you what sort of the key terminologies around crypto, how to get set up on a coin exchange really quickly, what you need to have prepared before you actually begin that process of getting set up on an exchange, how to download your wallet, how to again set up your security. So they're the sort of foundational blocks. That's in the first half. Second half of the training is then, I suppose, you look what depending on what way you look at it, the fun part where you actually do your own research, look for those hidden gems. I show you what I look out for, the sort of the key markers or indicators that I sort of tick my box that sort of give me the green light to potentially invest in the project. So I explain my thought patterns behind that, and then I actually show you a walkthrough of me actually investing. So I do a live walkthrough of me on CoinGecko. I pick the coin, I invest in the coin, I literally practice while I preach. I show you how I set my target, and then again I wait a while and I re-record the video once my target hit, and I sold half my coins and got my investment back. So it just shows you pretty much everything we just showed you in the training there today. You see it in real life in the second part of the training. So it's quite very comprehensive, very easy to follow. Again, I sort of created it because I knew there was a lot of rubbish crypto products on different platforms, and I just wanted to put something out there that my own students could implement. So I suppose the teaching came in handy there. So yeah,
awesome, Aidan. And we had some comments during this, guy saying this is the best train they've ever been on crypto. Wait until you get inside this. It is absolutely awesome. And then we go to what we call O21, guys. Okay, 10x are crypto profits and make money while we sleep. Sounds unreal, but Aidan, if you explain what that is.
Yeah. So this is sort of just more advanced training around. I specifically look for staking coins. So we talk about staking on the call, and I find ones that give you like a huge percentage of APY. So the best ones out there that are going to reward you the most for staking, and the projects are literally again well researched. They're here for the long term. They're going to be really great projects. They're not like your meme coins. And they give you just a huge reward for staking. So I reveal all them. I show you how to invest them, how to get them onto your wallet and all that good stuff, and how to stake them. You watch me the whole process of how to do it.
Exciting stuff. Now, this next one, guys, for you guys that have stayed around to this point of the training, I'm going to show you the next OTO. We haven't even discussed this because this is absolutely mind blowing. So this is UTU 2. This is mind blowing, guys. Absolutely mind blowing. Aidan, explain that one, mate.
Yeah, so we've called this time travel crypto, and yeah, we didn't mention this on the workshop because this is a really awesome strategy. That's again, it's a crypto project that I've researched that I guarantee you nobody's heard of, and it's really exciting. Now I showed you with staking. Once you stake, you usually have to wait a month or a couple of weeks before your coins to build up, and they give them to you, and you can sort of get them into your wallet. I found out literally a crypto project that will, if you stake your coins on their platform, you don't have to wait a month for your crypto. They will give you a year's worth of free crypto up front. Now, I'm not lying here. They literally
It's
will give you
insane.
and this crypto has value. It's not like it's like it's worth like 0.00001 cent. This crypto has value. I won't tell you how much it has value. I checked the exchange, like it has value, and you can use that year's worth of free crypto and spread it into other coins if that's what you want to do, and set your targets and just grow the strategy even more. So it's a huge opportunity. You're getting crypto from the future. I think that's why we've called it time travel crypto, but it's an amazing crypto project.
Someone mentioned earlier, they said, I can't remember who it was in the comments, wish I had time machine. You've now got one.
Yeah.
Right? You've now got one. I've never seen anyone else teach this, guys. I've never heard of it before.
Yeah, this is an underground one.
Yeah, so you'll get direct access to that. It's insane. Even for seasoned pros, this is something that I know most of you wouldn't have heard of, and it works. So that's that OTU. And then we've got the exciting, the NFT frenzy. Aidan, I'll let you explain that.
Yeah, this is my baby. I love this one. I absolutely love this strategy, and this is where I show you how to get those licensed NFTs, how to get in there at a really cheap price, how to again, long-term wise strategies that you can maximize your income, and how to even just spot good new upcoming ones. And it's just a full walkthrough of where I go to do that, how I do it, and it's just literally step by step. It's a really fun product, and anyone who's gone through it already absolutely loves it. So it's all about those cool, your Batman NFTs, your Superman NFTs, where to get in on that, and always have a supply of licensed NFTs that you can invest into.
And it's exciting. You're in at the right time. Okay, yeah, NFT frenzy we've called is UTU3. Now the next one's we spent a lot of time putting this together, putting this funnel together, and we know how good this course is. And I've got a $10,000 bet on how good this course is, and you'll see that in a second. But we've put together so you guys, okay, get 100% on this funnel. This funnel comes to just under $700. Okay, this entire funnel. Don't worry, we're going to show you a way to get a discount, but it's live at the minute. We just finished launch yesterday, and to show you, I'll actually share my screen, my other screen, to show you how well this funnel. How do I swap again? I've forgotten GoToWebinar. I'll unshare it, and then it goes back to that. Let me.
Yeah, I was struggling with this earlier myself.
Yeah, they've changed it.
Come on, Wayne, you're a techno geek. Come on.
I am a techno geek.
Yeah, I think they updated it, and when you click like the drop down, it opens up in a new window somewhere where you can select what screen you want to show.
So there we go. So there you go, guys. You can see this is the offer that has just gone live. Okay. And you can see it's converted at 42%. Okay. This basically means for every 2.5 people that visit, we make just under $15 per visitor. And that means that 1 in 2.5 people buy the product. Okay. It's an insane converting website. Remember that the kind of number that Matt says, that 42% conversion rate. And if we go to all the offers on Warrior Plus, like you can see like 9, 9, 12. I mean, this is from Matt Baser. You can see this trophy behind here. I actually won that from there, affiliate of the year from Matt Basak, and he got 12%, 11%, 8%, 18%, and there's us, 42%. So we know how good this offer is, and our customers know how good this offer is, and we're giving you the 100% on the funnel included.
350.
Oh, I thought. So you're getting 100% of the
Sorry, the little
commissions.
one was making noise and the wife walking. Sorry.
No, that's the worries, mate. I know what it's like with kids. I've got two as well, so I know exactly what it's like. That's why I have a man cave.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys get access to that as well. You can resell it. There's a small fee that Warrior Plus take. I think it's about 3%. I can't remember exactly, but you get that as well. And then we come to the creme de la creme, as they say, which is, I'm going to open up the page. So this time I've got, which is this, the Insider Club, guys. Is this the right one? Yeah, the Insider Club. Okay, and Aidan, I'm going to let you explain exactly what the Insider Club is, because this is awesome.
Yeah. So this is just pretty much it's a private insider club group where I literally will reveal from my own research what I believe are going to be the coins, that the low entry coins that aren't literally saturated yet, that you should be getting in on, that have real utility, that have a real long-term future, like the ones we showed you, the Chili's, the NKN, the Moneta, etc. So again, we'll be in there. I'll be showing you what NFTs to buy, which ones I believe are going to be extremely valuable in the long term. I'll show you the best staking coins, that the new and upcoming ones that are going to give you the biggest rewards. So you're getting it from the horse's mouth, really. We're going to be engaging with you every single week around NFTs, around staking, around finding those hidden diamonds, where I literally just reveal them to you. You just tune in, tune into the Insider Club. Pretty much what Wayne did, and yeah, he's still doing it. So.
That's exactly what I said to Aidan. I said, if you can keep doing this, I'll pay you for doing it. Okay, because it went that well, guys. So not just the coins. Okay, again, normally it takes tons of research. I don't have time for that. If you've got a full-time job or you're already busy with business, you just listen to Aidan. Aidan will go live inside the group, or he posted something inside the group today, for example. And you do what he says based on his research on the NFTs, on the staking, and on the coins to go on. So you don't even have to do all the research that you'll learn anyway with this course. How awesome is that? That is freaking insane, guys. Let me know if you think that's insane in the chat, because this is the closest ever you're going to get to done for you with cryptocurrencies. Seriously, I've never seen anything like it. So I'm going to show you guys.
I'm gonna buy that myself. Like honestly, I'm gonna grab a spot on there in that club.
Yeah, so exactly, like that's exactly how I felt.
Welcome to the club.
Well, yeah, in fact, you'll see. So this is the cost of the funnel, guys. Okay, anyone that's bought this already, I don't know if anyone that's bought this is on the call. It will cost you just under $700 when you go through the funnel. Okay. Josh, this is the thing. Rolf says Josh gets it free, I guess. This is the thing. When internet marketers see a good product, I will happily pay for it. And I know what Josh was just saying. We will happily pay for it because we know how much work has gone into this.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pay for it. I'll screen record myself buying it, because I would never take Aiden's knowledge for granted like that. He spent his time and effort going through it, and gonna continue going through it. I am going to buy it. I could get it free. I'm telling you, I could probably ask for it, but I'm not going to do that.
No, that's kind of, and I knew Josh would be like that, because that's exactly the way we all work. The good marketers work, because we respect each other too much. So yeah, the total comes to $700. Now there are some bonuses, guys. The first one, okay, is we go live. We start this training tomorrow at 8 p.m. UK time. It's now 9 p.m. in the UK, to give an idea. 23 hours from now, you guys are going to jump on this package and watch me spend $10,000. Okay, on exactly what Aidan tells me to spend it on. Right. That is my $10,000 bet. You're going to watch me live in 23 hours. Obviously, I'm not going to spend the whole $10,000 tomorrow, but I am that confident in what Aidan teaches. I've been through already. I'm putting $10,000 down. You don't see anyone else in this niche do that. Okay, you will watch me spend $10,000. All right. So yeah, you know how confident I am.
Yeah, there's nothing like putting in your money where your mouth is than that.
No, and I like, it's, to me, it's a no-brainer. I'll probably end up putting down a lot more than $10,000, honestly. But I think that's a big amount that, for me, it's a lot of money. But I'm going to put down what I
I
can
was
see.
trying to tell him the story, Wayne, about I was going to get you to buy an NFT. We were going to do that NFT.
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, you're going to buy in on it. And
Yeah.
literally, it went from like, I think it was like $1,500, it went to like $4,000.
Yeah.
You're
I would
checking
have
the
made
bar,
that
like,
overnight.
oh my God, like one of those licensed NFTs. I was like, okay, maybe we might have to go. But it just shows just the popularity of them and things like that. So we're going to be revealing all that in there. It's going to be pretty sick.
Exactly. Overnight, I'd have pretty much made thousands of dollars if I'd have listened to him a day earlier. But we were holding out for that one on the live. But there you go. There's loads more out there like that,
More
so I don't care.
opportunity, 100%.
The second bonus you guys are going to get is the top entry altcoins, which is alternative coins right now that you can buy at a good price. Okay, they're still a good price that Aidan believes is going to go up in price. Okay, I asked him how much you'd charge someone to do that. He said 497. I put a rough price in of 197, and it's so worth it if people just got that. This third bonus is the stop staking coins that are already available to make easy passive crypto each month. Okay, so these you can stake into straight away. Okay, they're the ones that have been around. They're the ones Aiden trusts. They're the ones I'm going to put my money into, and you get a list of them to start straight. I'll be going from that list as well, guys. Okay, I'll be going from that as well. And Aiden's favorite one, you'll get a list of low cost, high quality NFTs to hold and flip for profits. Okay. Again, none of this is meant to take any time, guys. You buy it and you hold it. That's it. Okay. That is your work done. Aiden tells you, you hold it and that's it. All right. It's 3 minutes work. That's why I enjoy this so much, because I haven't got time. Okay. And for you guys that haven't got the technical knowledge, and don't have the time, this is perfect. The total comes to just under $1,300, guys. Okay. But we've got we had a launch only price because we were in launch. And we said, how do we give something special to you guys? Because I work very closely with Josh. He's probably my favorite product creator with the bloody genius stuff he brings out, which I can never work out how he does.
Thank you.
So it's insane what you build, Josh. Well, I don't know how you do it, but we come up with something even better than that, guys, for the first 5 people. Okay, the first 5 people. It always does that on that slide, and I have no idea why. On the last slide, it does
The
it.
big
Okay.
reveal.
The first 5 people will get this today for $397. Okay, it's everything on this sheet. Now, don't go to that link. You go to this link, which Josh was going to put in, and I'm going to show you how to get it, guys, because this, these aren't fake prices. This is what people are paying right now. Okay. If you want the link, guys, just let me know in the chat so we can pass you the link. Okay. Let me know. And again, there's only 5 spaces to join us on this. The way you get it is you need to go to the actual funnel. You buy the front end, and then you get everything else free, and you buy the last one, which I'll show you. I'll show you that now. Just need to pull it up. So when you go to the link, it will take you to what we call the front end. Okay. I don't know if someone can send the link out.
Yeah, I sent it out.
Cool.
And guys, just like Wayne said, they did close this launch already. So
Yeah.
they did do a favor for me to open this back up, because again, this is so like you know they're pretty much holding your hand and doing a lot of Aiden's going to be doing a lot of this stuff for you. So they closed the launch and that's it. It wasn't going to be open for much longer after that. So they were able to do a special favor for us, and not just that, but at an even much bigger discounted price as well. So make sure that you get in there, because the launch is already closed. This is private. No one else can get into this anymore. This is the only time that you can get to this as a special favor to those of you that are on here.
Yeah. And guys, we actually put this to my own audience for $497. Okay, it's because of Joshua that we've done it for this price. So you can see my screen when you go to the link that Joshua sent. This is the front end. Okay, you buy that, get instant access, and it's $12.95. Okay, so you buy that, and you pay with PayPal or card, and you check out. After you check out, you'll come to the 10x cryptos. Okay, let me just move that over. Hopefully you can still make my screen a bit bigger. Which is all to do with staking, train you up on staking. But you guys are getting this free. Okay, so for $17, scroll down to the bottom and click no thanks. Okay, because we're going to give that to you free. Then you get to time travel crypto. This is where you get the year's worth of crypto given to you straight away. Unheard of. It's crazy, but it works. Normally this is $27, but you guys get this free. So you scroll down and click no thanks. Then you've got NFT Frenzy. This is Aiden's baby. This is what he absolutely loves. Teaches you about NFTs, how to research them and everything. $47. You scroll down and click no thanks because you're getting it free. The Platinum Affiliate, and again, you can see we are charging $97 for this. Okay. You scroll down, you click no thanks, you guys are getting that free. So you keep clicking no thanks. Aiden made this one really tiny, and I don't know why he does that. I don't know what, you have to look carefully for some of them.
I'm not doing them next time.
Now, and basically, you click no thanks through all the pages because you're getting all of that stuff free, guys. Until you get to this one where it says the best up and coming crypto coins that we're personally investing in ourselves. You scroll down and you don't click the 497. Okay, you don't click the 497. Scroll to the bottom, click no thanks, and it will take you to $100 off coupon, or it should if it doesn't break. And purchase this. Okay. And you get it for $397. Again, everyone else that goes through the funnel, everything you're seeing, they have to buy it, and they have bought it. Okay, but because you're part of Joshua's list, part of his audience, we're giving you it practically half price. Okay, so you click this button here, and then straight afterwards, guys, you join the group. Aiden will be going live 2 to 4 times a month. I'll be active in there because I will be investing $10,000, and you guys will see me start to spend that tomorrow night. So it should give you confidence, you know, I'm literally going to be taking it from the very beginning myself, especially NFTs, because I've not started with NFTs yet. Okay, so you're going to see me invest money in these things exactly the same as you would. To give you, it gives me confidence. I've got the confidence, but to give you guys confidence that this thing works. Okay.
Perfect. So just to recap, Armando is asking, yes, so you buy, I'm going to post the link one more time. So you purchase the initial offer through the link that I just sent. You purchase that one, you skip all of the upgrades until you get to the one that says instant $100 off, and you purchase that, and then boom, okay, because you're getting all the other upgrades for free. So you buy the main offer on the link that I just sent, and you skip everything until you get to the end.
Yep, so exactly that, guys. We have to do it like this because it's the way Warrior Plus works, basically. Okay. And again, there's only 5 spots, guys. Once you've bought a spot, can you let us know in the comments? Literally, so one's gone.
Jeff
You,
just
Warren.
got one. I think 2 are gone. Warren and Jeff picked it up. Gene as well.
Gene, but one, no, yes, yeah. If you accidentally purchase an OTO, guys, just let us know and we'll refund that back to you, okay? Because you've got to purchase the one. So when you get to this one, that's when you need to slow down where it says at the top, the best up and coming crypto coins we're personally investing in. Scroll to the bottom, click no thanks for the last time. Okay. It is an insane deal, guys. I know that. I am really excited. This is the most excited I think I've ever been about crypto, apart from when I first discovered it and thought I'd be a millionaire in a day just because I bought Bitcoin. So yeah.
So pretty much you're getting a bundle deal. So all the upgrades are being bundled together with into one. You just have to go through this whole process to get to it because of the way Warrior Plus works.
Yeah, exactly.
And when you access the product as well, just there'll be a list. You'll have all the funnel will be there, the buttons to access each ETO, and you can join the Insider Club as well. So it'll all be in the one place for you.
And I'm going to tell you a little trick now, guys, which I'll take you through on the lives myself. Okay. When you join up and you copy what I do and copy more importantly, what Aiden does, and you start seeing it work. Okay. Let's say you buy an NFT and it doubles overnight, which we've just seen with this one I was going to buy, but Aiden was too slack. Post it on your timeline, and then sell them the course you get 100% on. Because people, you could say you have to sell it for the full price. You will get nearly $700 for every sale you make. Okay, so you only need to sell one of those as a bonus, and you've made $700. All right, it's a little strategy that works.
That's genius.
Yeah, and I can show you how that works. I get 1,000 comments on some of my Facebook posts. It works, guys. All right, you post a little testimonial up saying I bought this. It went up overnight. If you want to learn how to do it, ask me for the link. It's that easy. Okay. It really is. I'll run through it again, guys. I'll run through it again so everyone knows what they're getting, because we don't want anyone to miss out on this. Again, we go live tomorrow for the first time, which is Wednesday, 9 p.m. UK time, exactly 8 p.m. tomorrow, exactly 23 hours from now. Okay. Now you can see Aidan give me more abuse. It's probably just worth it just for that, because normally I give him abuse.
100%. Payback.
So we'll run through
before you jump into that, Armando just asked about my bonus. So yeah, so for those of you that pick this up, I'm going to do something that I've never done before. Just for those of you that are jumping on here live, you're gonna, like I said at the beginning, you're going to get my copywriter AI web app 100% for free. But I'm going to do something that I've never done before, which is you're going to get that plus all the upgrades included, even the recurring upgrades, okay, which I never do, because it takes a lot of money to improve and create the apps that I do. So I rarely ever give the recurring upgrades for free. But for those of you that pick this up, you're going to get lifetime access to the entire funnel of Copywriter once we release it. That's going to most likely be launching on October 28th, I believe. So you're going to get that. And again, all the upgrades. I'm not limiting it at all. So for those of you that pick this up, you're going to be getting unrestricted access to Copywriter once it goes live.
That is insane, mate. That's just made me go all tingly. that is fantastic, and that's a big thing for Aidan. Like, it's made him, hopefully Joshua's done that, mate, and hopefully it's kind of gave you a boost about your stuff, mate. And I think what you put together is fantastic. It really is. You should feel proud of what you've done, mate. Anyway, so I actually gave you a compliment then.
Yeah, that's what is this?
You didn't know how to handle it.
Yeah, my mind is blown.
That was almost a tear rolling down your eyes.
This is recorded, Josh, isn't it?
Yeah, I got it on recording too.
I need to watch this back to believe it.
That's correct, Winfred. Yes. So what you need to do is go to the link that Joshua's put in. Then you scroll down and get instant access. You buy the front end. It says complete your purchase. It's $13. You pay by PayPal or card, which is through PayPal. You check out. After you've checked out, it'll take you to this page, 10x our crypto profits. Okay. And this is on staking. This is all the training you're ever going to need on staking, which you learned today. Scroll down, click no thanks, and then you'll come to time travel crypto, where you get a year's worth of crypto given to you today. Okay. Scroll down and click no thanks. Then you get NFT frenzy, and guys, like Aidan said, I'm excited about this. This is literally the most exciting thing in internet marketing, let alone crypto for me. Like, in internet marketing, this is the most exciting thing. The most exciting time is right now for this stuff. $47, but again, you guys get this free. Keep scrolling down, click no thanks. I know it's a bit of a pain, guys, but you're saving like $300 and something, $400, something like that. Then you get 100% commissions on this funnel. I think, we made this choice. I think it's a bit nuts, but that normally costs $97. Scroll down, click no thanks, the really little small one that you can barely see, Aidan, at the bottom. And click no thanks. Just keep clicking no thanks. You actually have to buy the last one to get everything free. Okay, you actually have to buy the last thing. And again, normally everyone else who's going through this funnel have to buy this for $497, guys. Okay, they have to buy all this stuff to get this for $497. But you scroll down, click no thanks. When you get here, it says instant $100 discount. Keep going until you get to that, guys. Scroll down and click $397, and then we will set up everything else for you. Okay, we'll give you all the UTUs. And guys, you are going to be, once you go for this, if you choose to go for the training, you don't have to. I'm going to rely on Aidan, okay, to do all of that stuff. But if you choose to go for that training, you will know exactly what you need to do. Okay, you will have the knowledge and the skills, not like these Ponzi's and all these bots and things that say just give us your money and let us do it. Okay, you could be able to actually look at the skills used and the knowledge used to see how Aidan comes to these decisions. Okay, Aidan's not a bot. I don't think you are. That you're not a bot. This is real. Aidan using his experience and his knowledge that you guys are going to learn to give us the outcomes that we want. Okay, I know that not every coin's going to break into profit. I know that not every NFT is going to break into profit, but I know by spreading it wide, I know I'm going to be in profit. It's that simple. Okay. Yeah, well done, Wayne. That's exactly what we need. Plus, you've got the bonuses as well. So you're going to watch me spend $10,000, put my money where Aidan's mouth is, as I said. We're going to give you the top 20 low altcoins you can get into right now. You can start these with $1, with $5. You can get into them right now. The top staking coins, okay? And again, some of them, if not all of them, I'm going to be doing. So tomorrow's video might be quite short because I'll just go from these bonuses. A list of low-cost, high-quality NFTs to hold and flip for profits. And you save, with all the bonuses, you're actually saving $1,800 for getting in today. Okay, it's one time, guys. Yes, it is a one time. The training doesn't stop. Okay, it's not training. I don't know what we'll call it.
It's building a community, a real insight club that people have lifetime access. They can tune in, tune out when they want. It's really, there's no pressure. It's just
because
you just take the knowledge.
Exactly. We just learn from Aidan. We do what he says. But the real beauty, one of the reasons we wanted to do this is because we know some of you guys will go through the training and you'll become experts in your own right and notice things that we don't. So it will really become a community where we share things and we all benefit. Okay. That is the power of community. In the end, it won't just be down to Aidan. Someone else might say to Aidan, have you seen this? Or have you heard of this? Like people have on this live. And Aidan say, no, he does research. And then we decide to go into that. So it's a really a central hub of real crypto knowledge is what we're building it into. It really is awesome. And then on top of that, you've got Josh's bonus, which I think is absolutely insane.
That's great.
Josh, thanks for doing that, mate. It's really give us, because when you're putting this stuff together, and like me and Aidan are talking about it, and we're going for all this, we see the value in it. But by Joshua, you offering that, mate, that really kind of is like a big pat on the back, especially for Aidan.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate it, Josh. Thank you.
And the value alone just on the webinar has been amazing. I mean, people on here saying it's the best crypto training they've ever been on. So definitely, I can only imagine what's being shared inside the training. And just to give you guys some perspective, I actually purchased an investing course the second half of last year, but it was all around options investing, and I paid $1,000 upfront and then $397 per month, okay, to learn that. So just so you guys can see the insane value that you're getting here for just a $397 one-time payment, okay? Because again, this kind of information can really make you guys an insane amount of money. So being able to charge $397 a month is doable, because with just one trade, or within a matter of a week or 2 weeks, you can really make thousands of dollars, even overnight sometimes. So that's just a little bit of perspective of the insane value that you're getting here. Obviously, on top of Aidan already proving the value that he's providing just from what he gave you for free on this training. So that's the kind of level of quality I like to support, people who give willingly and are actually willing to help you guys. So make sure you get in there and secure a spot, because you'll definitely be in the right hands.
Yeah, is everyone clear on what they need to do and getting any errors for your information? The time travel login is going to an error page. Aidan will
I'll look
have
into
a look
that.
at that.
Yeah. Probably just a URL link. Is this yeah, I'll sort that out.
we're straight on these things, guys. You haven't got to worry. Aidan didn't plan on sleeping tonight anyway.
Not at all. Not allowed.
Any questions or queries, guys? I'm just going to remind you of the bonuses you get again. I'm stuck on the well, honestly, this was the best training for actual crypto investing. Exactly, guys. Like one thing that, because I do a lot, I probably do 4 to 5 of these a week. Aidan, I think the last one you done was with me about 14 months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. Don't do these lives too often.
No, and it's always about making sure that people, we give people the shortcuts and they can purchase, or if they don't, they can go away and actually get excited about this stuff and use it. Okay, it's always about giving people what I call, and anyone from the UK will know this, about knowledge, the aha moments. Okay, when you get the aha moment and the light bulb flicks on, that's what we're looking for. All right, that's exactly what we want. And if you got that aha moment, that means you understand the value of what we're actually put together for you. Okay, because that is really the biggest shortcut and the biggest help you're going to get in this space, bar none. So I'm going to remind you once more, guys. If you're stuck, I'm stuck on the 12.95. So all you need to do, I'll take you through it again quickly, is purchase that. You need to purchase the front end. This is the way Warrior Plus works. You purchase that with PayPal or whatever and click checkout. Once you come to the next page, you just click scrolling down, click no thanks. You can add up all the money you're saving if you want. And again, everyone else has to buy this apart from you guys. And you keep doing it until you come to the page that says instant $100 discount. Okay. And you scroll down and you buy it. Okay. You scroll down a little bit and you buy it. Okay.
Wayne, just to let people know, if people have bought the front end and they're looking, I think that's the problem. That person is seeing the time travel within the front end offer. They'll have to log into their Warrior Plus account and go and access the Insider Club, which is a separate product to the front end. And all the OTO membership to access the membership area is in there. Because when you click, if you go access the front end course and you click time travel crypto, that's an OTO page. You're actually going to be taken back to the sales page, which is just broken at the moment. So you need to go into Warrior Plus, access your purchases, look for Insider Club, and then you access the member area and you'll have all the products in one place there, just to clarify that. But if there's any issues and people can't access it, contact support. We'll drop the links out to you, so don't worry, you'll get them.
Yep. Is anyone in the process of going through the funnel and having problems, just so we can help you? Or anyone stuck with anything? Because we'll pretty much, by the time we get to the end of this training, we won't be able to offer this anymore. We are planning on, this is going to be what we call an evergreen, which means Aidan is going to consistently go live in that. And normally, people don't do that kind of thing, but we're going to build this community. We're aiming on building this community, and that is, a group like that has massive value in alone. We know that. That's why we want to build it, to bring in more knowledge and bring you guys up to our level.
Yeah,
what is the bonus?
And proper knowledge too about the crypto world, because there's so much, people out there just trying to sell a course. They're not really out to help people. So definitely hats off to you guys.
Yeah, that's correct. Valentina, what a cool name. And the bonus Josh is given. Did you want to explain that, Josh? I can't remember.
So you guys are getting full unrestricted access to Copywriter, which is our new app that we're launching towards the end of October. Pretty much is going to write all of your sales copy for you for just about any product or service that you need, all using artificial intelligence. And if you've purchased any of my products, you guys know that I have to charge recurring for every product that I release, just because of the way that we build our products and the way that we support our products and the way that we update our products on a long-term basis. So I rarely ever give free access to the recurring side of my products, because of all of the expenses that come along with that process of maintaining and creating these products. However, for the first time ever, I am doing that with this, with your purchase of this product because I truly believe in it, and I want to also over deliver for you guys as my first live session coming back. So for those of you that pick this up, you're going to get full unrestricted access, all the upgrades included to Copywriter once we release that later on in October. However, it should be ready by the end of August, at least to start letting some people in there to start, doing some real life testing. So the launch date is towards the end of October, but you should get notice that you can get access before that. And to get access to it, all you have to do is follow exactly what Wayne just said, purchase the front end, skip all of the upgrades until you get to the one that says instant $100 off, which will be a price of $397. Purchase that and then send that receipt to my support desk. I posted that in the chat box, and that's it. That's exactly how to get access to it.
That is insane. And guys, not blowing Josh's chump or anything, but his last, I don't know how many people have his last product. It's insane. And this is like, I know the last one I promoted was my best seller for a reason, because it worked. And this next one is just going to be insane. To get that as a bonus, Joshua, I think that is massive, absolutely massive.
Yeah.
And guys, any questions that we didn't answer during the train, just so we can make sure you walk away with tons more knowledge than you started with? Because I know we've been 2.5 hours nearly, so I don't want to drag this out. We just want to make sure everyone that's in the process of paying is paid. You don't see the checkout. So when you get to, you can still see my screen. So when you get to the final page, the final OTO as we call it, it will say the best up and coming crypto coins that we're personally investing. You scroll down, okay, you don't buy it for $4.97. You scroll down and click no thanks one more time. Okay, then you click no thanks and it will take you to the $100 off. Okay, and then you buy that for $3.97. Do not buy all this other stuff because you're on this live, you guys are getting this free. Okay, all the other stuff you're getting free. You must buy this $3.97 to get everything else free. Okay, and of course, if you see things you do want, if you can't afford the $3.97, you can buy up to where you want to in the funnel. Okay, obviously you won't get all the bonuses and everything else, guys, though.
Yeah, that's what I just wrote to David. If you guys don't want, or you feel like you don't need the 397 and you can learn this and do it on your own, without having, Aiden do the picks for you and to, do all the research for you, you can definitely pick up the front end for 12.95. Pick up any of the upgrades that you like, and still have amazing value because again, there's no one out there teaching this stuff as good as this and as good as Aiden just proved himself by the free value he shared on this training. So even if you don't want to pick up the 397 or you can't for it's just not in your budget for this month, you can pick up the 12.95, pick up one or two of the upgrades, and still be get hands on an insane valuable product that can really help you make a good amount of income or returns on your money using crypto, investing in crypto and the NFTs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I see someone, I'm getting paid, it says 10x. So when you get to 10x, scroll down, click no thanks. Just keep clicking no thanks until you come to it says that at the bottom. Just keep clicking no thanks. Yeah, and it will take you to this discount. I know there's a lot of no thanks, but it's worth it to save all that money. And again, it's because Warrior Plus is a pain that we have to do it this way. Otherwise, we normally just give one link, but Warrior Plus doesn't like doing that. Any questions for me or Aiden, guys? Anything we've covered, or any questions about the funnel? Any problems you've got? Just let us know. We're here to help as much as we can. And we'll just make sure everyone's got access. Any problems, you can ask Aiden now. If not, we'll be closing out in a few minutes. And Josh, I'm glad it kind of opened your eyes to this world of crypto because it is insane.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely excited to get in there myself and start doing some investing again. I've dabbled in it. I've been looking for other ways to invest as well. I do a lot of real estate, but there's obviously things like this that aren't as time intensive, and I can go ahead and do it when I have some time. And I just haven't found, again, someone that I would trust enough to do so until now. So I'm really excited to get in there. And again, I will be buying this myself. I'm going to be doing this most likely, once we jump off here, because I do want to screen record it, since someone said, oh, Josh is probably going to get it for free. So I definitely want to screen record myself purchasing this. And you'll see me in the Facebook group as well, because I'm definitely, going to support this product and immerse myself in this product as well.
And watch me spend for you guys that don't know me, I've noticed a few names here that I recognise, a few people I recognise. But those of you that don't know me, it's very hard to get me to spend any money. Okay.
Won't even buy me a pint. So it's a big deal.
He moans about owing him a pint that I don't owe him, but it is hard to get money out of me. I'm really tight. So for me to spend $10,000 on something, which you will physically see, I will be on live tomorrow night. It's worth paying just to see that. In fact, Aidan would probably pay to see that. So it's
100%.
In fact, I'm not going to go into how tight I am. If you don't see the $100, you're not further enough in the funnel. Okay, there are other pages apart from the ones shown. Like when I click here, it'll go to another one. Then you click. You probably need to do about 9 no thanks to give you an idea. You just haven't gone further enough in the funnel.
Just keep going.
Just keep going. It gets a bit exhausting, I know, but it's Warrior Plus 4. It's a pain. Just let us know, guys. We'll hang on till I can see there's one person waiting to get in. We'll hang on till you're in to make sure we know you're in.
Winifred finally made it to the end, so yeah, you just weren't farther enough.
Yeah, Winfred, people are already in the Crypto Cowboys dashboard, and it really is, what you have heard us talk about here is what you get. In fact, you get more, because Aidan will keep going live. I will make him keep going live to give me more knowledge, to give me more coins and more staking. He doesn't have a choice. He hasn't realized this.
I mean, just from the case studies you guys shared on this call, he's made you already what, like $6,000 or something like that? It was.
He turned $3,000 that I forgot I have. Yeah, he has actually made me 6. I forgot I had the $3,000, and then made $2,900 in a few days after. Obviously, that was luck that they went up that quick that soon.
Yeah, you did.
I lucked out. But that happens. You can see from what's happened to Bitcoin, like it's just going to happen with these other coins. So this is something I've always wanted to do, and now I can do it because I've got my lucky leprechaun.
And Aidan, holding long term is just your strategy as well, right? If someone wants to come in there, double their money, sell everything, and just continue doing that, they could as well, right?
100%. Like it's so, as I said, like it's just so stress free. If you're comfortable just holding it and you have full control. That's the thing. You're not being manipulated. You don't have anybody in your ear. You've set targets. You have a plan. That's a lot of the big problem. People don't have plans. They don't have targets, what they want to achieve. And that's with crypto. That's you need to do that from the start, and you'll have less. As I said, there'll always be risk, but you'll lessen that risk. And as I said, the research that you've done, that you have a better chance than listening to some person you've found on YouTube who has an agenda. So it's a very simple strategy. It's not technical. So it's working for me, and I'm just practicing what I'm preaching here. So I'm hoping just other people see the same results.
Perfect. And Sanal, and for anyone else, if you're on the 497 page, you're one click away. So just click on the no thanks one more time, and then you'll see the 397 one.
You'll have enough of seeing the no thanks, trust me, after this.
And I apologize for the small ones.
Yeah, you had enough of trying to find it as well, because Aidan makes them almost impossible sometimes.
Glasses after it. The experience.
And I was going to say it's a lot of weight on Aidan's shoulders. Now you've got the weight of a lot of people on your shoulders, but it's not, because you're just going to continue what you were doing already. So it's no weight. It's exactly the same.
No.
In fact, you've probably got more emphasis to do it now.
100%. No, there's some great content in the group already. Like people before the call, they can start going through the posts and stuff. There's some pretty cool stuff in there already. So,
and Ernie says, "I'm in, guys. No brainer." Yeah, it's definitely a no brainer, guys. Especially when you think, an investment of 397, and then you go in, and if you just buy one coin that Aiden says that doubles or triples, within a week or two, right there you can easily make a good percentage of your money back. Obviously depending on all the numbers, but right there, just one purchase and you could be getting yourself right, your investment right back.
Yep, exactly. Okay, I think everyone is kind of done. Who's joining up? And guys, thanks very much for joining. I am looking forward to spending tons of money tomorrow night. Exactly, Winfrey, definitely a new brain. I've been wanting to get into crypto coin for a long time and feel good about you guys. I've met Aiden in real life. He's annoying like this in real life as well, but though he is one of the good guys. I think you came up to me and you made me feel famous. You said, "Are you
I was
Wayne
so
Crow?"
friendly.
Was it you that done that? Are you Wayne Crow? And I'm like, yeah. You were my first fanboy.
I knew by the no, because I recognised the bloody T-shirt that you never changed out.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
That you didn't
You,
wear today for some reason.
you should turn Aiden into an NFT and call it my
Yeah.
first
Oh, that would be
fanboy.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm not
That'd be
going to be
awesome.
recommending that into the group, don't worry. Unless someone wants to buy it.
No one will want to buy that. Trust me.
Change
It's
the
like
Batman for it,
It's
Wayne.
like 7 years old and holes in it everywhere, but it's still well. Awesome, Joshua. Thanks very much. I thoroughly enjoyed that, and Aiden, that was brilliant. I absolutely love what you're putting together.
Yeah, no, it was great. Again, I just hope people just take action on what they learn, whether you're in the Insider Club or not. I hope you gain a ton of value, and just more important, just take action.
Yeah,
Perfect.
definitely.
Thank you guys for all the value. I'll be sending out the replay, so be on the lookout for that, guys. And thank you. Have a great night.
Okay,
Yeah,
guys, thank you. Stay safe.
So Noel, click no thanks one more time at the 497. One more time. If it does, buy the 497. If you can't get past it, and we'll refund you 100. Okay. So just buy it and we'll refund you 100 pretty much straight away. We're at a launch, so we can do it straight away. Okay. We want to make sure you get in. Awesome. Sorry about that, Josh. And thanks for your bonus, mate. And I'm looking forward to that
That's
fight
awesome.
coming out.
So much
I
value.
really am looking forward to that.
No problem.
Awesome. Cheers, guys.
Hey, guys, thanks very much. See you guys. Thank you.
Bye bye.